Welcome to Post High School Football on postsportsradio.com. Corporate sponsor for the 2025 season is McDonald's. I'm loving it. This broadcast is made possible by RRC Wholesale, Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler, Post Car Wash, Carson Construction, Harp Girls Holding, Holly's Drive-In, Post Independent School District, XL Energy, Swift Stop Convenience Stores, Post Plumbing, Heating, and Air, George's Family Restaurant, Happy State Bank, Jackson Brothers Meats, Sonic, Post Family Dentistry, Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, D&D Winco 2, KSSL Radio, the Post Dispatch, and Pocalambro. And now here's the RRC Wholesale pregame show on postsportsradio.com. All right, welcome to Memorial Stadium, Olton, Texas, home of the Mustangs. We have seasonable fall weather. It's beautiful here in Olton. Kickoff temp should be about 77 and 64 degrees by the end of the game. It's the 17th day of October. Of course, we call it Pinktober. Sometimes we're October. It's the 8th week of the 2025 football season, believe it or not. It's almost Christmas, which is the second week of District 2-2A Division I schedule. The Olton Mustangs have a 3-3 season record, 1-0 in district. Post overall is 4-2, 0-1 in league play. Post dropped the district opener to New Deal last week, while Olton beat Floyd-Ada. According to TexasFootball.com, the Antelopes are favored to win by 16 points. Hello, Jim Plummer here. Thanks for joining the broadcast. And coming up on the RRC Wholesale pregame show, Coach John Wright discusses what to expect from the Olton Mustangs. Also before kickoff at 7, Russ Morris takes a closer look at Olton. We'll review last year's game in post, get into season standings as well as tonight's other games of interest. Also in the open-air broadcast booth tonight is Russ Morris. We're back in the bleachers, not far from the band, but they're a little bit further than they were last time we did this. Pulling a double duty tonight. Russ will be keeping the stats as well. Carter Petty taking a vacation day. I think he's golfing.
Yeah.
That's a good vacation, right?
Oh, yeah.
Russ will have the commentary, of course, while keeping the stats, and Mike Travis is back on the camera tonight. Russ, are you ready for this key district matchup?
As ready as we'll ever be.
We need prayer. Would you do that for us?
Yes, sir. If y'all bow with me. Father God, we thank you for a wonderful day that you've given us, Lord. Thank you for a wonderful week that you've given us. And I ask that you keep everybody here safe, be with the players, coaches, officials, and fans. And no matter what happens tonight, we do everything according to your will. And I'd like to pray that you pour comfort and favor over the family of Charles McCook and the family of Coach David Thompson, as both went and joined you in your presence this past week. And just keep the family safe and keep us all safe and do everything according to your will. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Russ. Russ is going to take a look at the Olton Stangs when the RRC Wholesale pregame show continues on postsportsradio.com. Home of the Bold Gold, and we are live and free tonight on YouTube.
Have a great idea for an energy drink, but don't know where to start? At RRC Wholesale, we make it simple. From our chemist creating your perfect formula, to our design team crafting eye-catching labels and retail packaging, we handle it all. As a woman-owned Texas business, we believe in helping brands of every size succeed. With low minimum orders, national and international logistics, and the support to get your drink onto the big box shelves. Ready to launch your brand? Visit rrchwholesale.info or call 806-370-0419 today.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch. Community news at the finest.
Post ISD is filled with passionate staff, daring students, and deep-rooted traditions of champions. Our state-of-the-art facilities provide top-tier educational opportunities, including career and technical training, advanced academics, and free college courses, creating future-ready antelopes. Our 4-day instructional week allows our students to continually pursue excellence in our distinguished fine arts programs, exceptional athletic teams, and a multitude of other extracurricular activities. Post ISD. We are bold gold.
Post Antelope Football is powered by Post Methodist Church, a place to celebrate faith, experience loving and caring fellowship, and to join together in Christ's call to service. Become a pilot through structured career and goal-oriented flight training at Post's very own U.S. Flight Academy. Go to usflightacademy.org. Antelope Wash and Dry. Tackle your laundry fast the Antelope way. Antelope Wash and Dry is at 301 South Broadway. These sponsors make Post Sports Radio a reality. Post Sports Radio is streaming live and free video with audio on YouTube from Olton, Texas tonight. Jim Plummer, Russ Morris, and Mike Travis are here to bring you the 7th game of the season, the 2nd District Challenge for Post and Olton. Russ Morris is here to tell us more about the Mustangs. Russ?
Well, the Mustangs come stampeding into tonight's game following a 56-0 beatdown against Floydada last week. Now, over the offseason, the Mustangs underwent major changes as Ross Lassiter resigned as head coach and athletic director. Bobby Workman was promoted to athletic director in the spring. However, Workman is not their head coach. Now, this is where things get interesting because Workman is the Mustangs' offensive coordinator, while their head coach, who is also who is their defensive coordinator, is in his first year as head coach on the sideline, and that is James Doherty. Now, Doherty is in his 5th year at Olton. He previously spent time at Angelo State, San Angelo, TLCA, Olney, and El Dorado. And shout out to Brendan Riker for the coaching history. Now, these stats that I'm about to give you were what Olton was averaging beginning district play. So the Mustangs run a spread offense and have plenty of continuity on the offensive side of the ball. Junior quarterback number 12, Brady Azam, returns as the gunslinger for the Olton offense. Azam is 82 for 143 on the year, completing for 798 yards, completing 50% of his passes for 6 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. So for every 3 touchdowns he throws, he also throws 2 interceptions. He also has ran the ball 23 times for 113 yards and 2 TDs. Sophomore running back Callan Burns is the leading rusher with 87 carries for 358 yards and 2 touchdowns. Junior wide receivers number 2, Zayden Falcon, and number 88, Manny Carrasco, are the leading receivers. Combined, they have 45 receptions for 423 yards, averaging 93.7 yards per game combined, and have 5 touchdowns. Now, defensively, the Mustangs will run a 3-4. Junior linebacker Emmett Nelson leads the team in tackles with 63, with 18 solos and 45 assists, averaging 12.6 tackles per game with 5 TFLs and 1 sack. Senior safety number 8, Jet Tomsu, has 46 tackles, averaging 9.2 per game. Number 66, Keon Brown, has 33 tackles, averaging 6.2 per game with 4 TFLs, and leads the team with 3 sacks. Now, in the first 3 games of the season, Olton had 4 interceptions to 3 passing touchdowns. Sudan picked the ball off twice, while Texaco, New Mexico, and Dimmitt picked the ball off once. Now, against Ropes, Olton allowed 454 yards of offense. 374 of those were on the ground. And they also committed 1 turnover, Jim.
All right, thank you, Russ. Hey, I got a note here. Maybe you can set me straight. Olton's district championship drought dates back to 1990. Does that sound familiar?
That's correct.
Okay.
And fun fact, they are looking for back-to-back district wins for the first time since 2003.
All right, thank you, Russ. Hey, up next, a flashback at last year's game against Olton, a review of last week's game, and a whole lot more on the RRC Wholesale Pregame Show here on Post Sports Radio.
In Texas, Fridays are known for one thing: football. High school football just seems to bring people together. That's why McDonald's celebrates that spirit with our $8 hot and spicy McChicken bundle and $10 20-piece Chicken McNuggets bundle. Both include a basket of fries. So hang out at McDonald's and start a new tradition. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
Hey, I want to do something to help Post in Garza County. Have any ideas?
Well, I remember at one of the football games, the endowment group gave away a lot of money to local charity groups.
What's an endowment?
From what I know, it's a permanent pile of money that keeps growing interest, and the endowment group gives away the interest every year.
But I'm not sure that I have enough to give.
Just give what you can. If everyone gave a little, that adds up to a whole lot of money for local nonprofits, which helps us all.
Go to postgarzacountyendowment.org to find out more. Postgarzacountyendowment.org. For good, forever.
It's our energy. But it fuels your life. And your life is our life's work. We'll provide the energy. You provide the power.
Hello and welcome back to the RRC Wholesale Pregame Show, live and free on Post Sports Radio's YouTube channel. Thanks for joining us tonight. Stay with us for the interview with Coach John Wright. That'll be at about 6:50. And looking ahead at halftime, we get a visit with the voice of the Olton Mustangs, a post-high school alum. That's Brendan Riker. He's across the way from us, so stay with us for that at halftime as well. Last year, the Antelopes took this matchup in post 48-6. And as the written word of Russ Morris in the Post-Dispatch describes, the Bold Gold Antelopes hosted the Mustangs for the second game of the district play. It was a windy evening at Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium. The game started as a defensive struggle with the two schools holding each other scoreless after the first quarter. Things would change in the second quarter, though. The Bold Gold scored 21 unanswered points to end the first half and with a 21-0 lead. The Antelopes scored a combined 27 unanswered points in the second half to increase their lead to 48-0 heading into the final minutes of the fourth quarter. Olton would score their first points of the ball game with just 26 seconds remaining and would fail to get the extra point to make the final score 48-6. That would be how the game ended. The Antelopes dominated the Mustangs once again 48-6. The win gave Post a 7-0 record last year and 2-0 in district, and Post at that point leads all-time series against Olton, 7 wins to 5 losses as we start tonight as well. In that game, senior running back Ian Vergara had another outstanding performance as he rushed the ball for 37 times for 244 yards and 5 touchdowns. Sophomore quarterback Landon Garcia also had a solid performance. The quarterback finished the game completing 6 of 12 passes for 148 yards and threw 1 touchdown. Now let's look at the review of what happened last Friday against New Deal. The Bold Gold Antelopes hosted New Deal Lions last week for their district opener of this season, 2025. The game began with the two teams trading interceptions on their opening drives. Post scored on their second drive of the game with a 32-yard touchdown pass from Josh Segura to Sean Ramos. New Deal answered in the second quarter by scoring a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown to take a 14-7 lead. The Antelopes answered with a 43-yard touchdown pass from Josh Segura to Aiden Rodriguez, but missed the extra point attempt, thus making the score 14-13 in favor of the Lions. New Deal scored a rushing touchdown with 16 seconds remaining in the first half, but they too failed to convert the extra point attempt. The Lions went into halftime at 20-13. Now I'll let you read the rest of the story, as Paul Harvey would say, in the Post-Dispatch. Right now we'll take a look at what happened in Thursday night football. Here's Russ.
Well, to start things off, the JV did not play last night because Olton did not have enough players to field a JV team, so only the junior high played up here last night. And the score I was given was we lost. The loss is confirmed, but the score I was given was a final of 46-29 in favor of the junior high Mustangs.
All right, Russ, thank you very much. Let's see. We'll be coming right back with more of the RRC Wholesale pregame show in just a moment here on Post Sports Radio, live tonight on YouTube.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truitt & Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712.
Skip the drive-thru, drive in, and drive back to a simpler time. Our car hops come to your car to take your order at Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post, featuring old-fashioned burgers, fries, shakes, malts, along with Mexican food, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. And best of all, it's served hot and fresh right to your car. Don't drive by, drive in to Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post. Call ahead at 495-2704 for Holly's Drive-In.
All right, this is the pregame show brought to you by RRC Wholesale, streaming live and free from Memorial Stadium in Olton, Texas, home of the Mustangs. Russ Morris is here to take a look at the district standings and a whole lot more.
Well, we're going to start things off with District 1 of 2A Division 1. That is the district that we will play in the bi-district round of the playoffs. West Texas Stinnett is in first place by the way, and of course it's a three-way tie atop of the standings for a 1-0 district record. But they're in first because they're undefeated entering tonight as they defeated Highland Park last week by a final score of 58-6. And they host the number 3 Panhandle Panthers. Panhandle currently in second. They are a 17-point favorite. Panhandle is over West Texas. Spearman in third, 4-2 overall record, 1-0 in district. They defeated Sunray 28-6. Sanford Fritch, of course, they lost to Panhandle 69-0. They take on Spearman. 3-3 overall record. Highland Park at 2-4. Sunray at 0-6. Now we take a look at. Speaking of, Sunray is a 19-point favorite over Amarillo Highland Park. I found that interesting.
Yeah.
Atop of the standings for District 2 2A, New Home at 5-1. They are now ranked 9th in the state of Texas. They defeated Abernathy last week 39-0 for a 1-0 district record, and they are a 70-point favorite at home against Floydada. God help Floydada. Now we take a look at New Deal, 3-2 overall, 1-0 district record. Of course, they defeated Post last week 34-20, and are at Abernathy. Abernathy is a 4-point favorite at home against New Deal. Olton at 3-3, 1-0. They defeated Floydada last week, 56-0. Post in fourth by way of overall records. We have a 4-2 overall record. Abernathy in fifth at 3-3, and then Floydada at 0-6.
Thank you, Russ. Well, coming up next, Coach Wright's perspective on the Olton Mustangs right here on the RRC Wholesale Pregame Show on Post Sports Radio, live and free on YouTube. Thanks for joining us.
$7 for coffee? Nah. How about Sonic's Salted Caramel Toffee Iced Coffee with cold foam for only $2.99? It's the fancy without the pricey.
You want to live free?
In the rhythm of small-town life, Poca Lambro has been the steady beat, connecting communities for over 70 years. In a world that's always evolving, your connection matters. That's why Poca Lambro proudly provides fast, reliable internet services, reaching speeds of up to 1 gig on our fiber network. Whether you're running a business, staying connected with loved ones, or exploring the endless possibilities of online learning, Poca Lambro is here to power your dreams with blazing fast internet. Introducing the Smart Hub, our new paperless billing app. Simple, convenient, and environmentally friendly, it puts the power of managing your account right at your fingertips. And when you need support, we're not just a voice on the line. At Poca Lambro, we believe in the warmth of in-person service. Our dedicated team is committed to ensuring you have the best experience because your satisfaction is our success. We're not just keeping up, we're leading the way in providing cutting-edge telecommunication services to rural areas. Join us in embracing the future. Your dreams, our connection. Poca Lambro, connecting our communities for over 7 decades.
Bold Gold stands for power, grit, hope. It pumps through our veins and lives in our hearts. It's built people, businesses, communities. Those 2 words are what we Post Texans live for. It's what we at Post Plumbing love. New construction, commercial and residential plumbing and HVAC. Call the R Brothers. Go Bold Gold.
The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
Morris here, along with Coach John Wright. Coach, how's your week been?
It's been good. We had a good week.
That's good. So let's just run back to last week against New Deal just real quick. What would you say was the thing that stood out to you the most throughout the whole game?
Man, it just seemed like we stayed in disarray the whole game. We had another big two-way player with a sickness, and we had to fill him, and they did a great job of moving the ball on us and running the ball effectively, and we made some mistakes offensively that cost us, offensive production. They played well, we didn't play very good, and that's how you lose a game. So,
all right, so let's turn our attention to Olton. They've had, I guess, over the spring, they had a pretty decent turnaround with the new athletic director and a couple new additions to their staff. So what can you expect from the Mustangs when they take the field tonight?
They're a 3-3 team. They're a pretty young team, actually. I think they've got a handful of seniors, but they're in a transitional period between their old head coach and I think he was defensive coordinator, Coach Daughtery. Same type of kid, they've got a lot of kids back from, I say that, I recognize a bunch of them from last year. So similar team to last year's team, well coached, and they're going to get after it at home on their grass field.
Brady Azam returns under center. I think he's been starting ever since he was a sophomore. So is it something that you kind of expect to see throughout the course of the district, that you're going to be lining up against teams that have continuity at the quarterback position?
Yeah, I really, I can't speak for New Home. I think they're on a new quarterback, but past that, I think everybody else has got the same quarterback back. That type of continuity makes a difference. It really does, and we've seen that without Landon. And Josh is doing a great job, but it kind of changes the play calling. It kind of changes the, where we can rely on this to be good or that to be good. So, yeah, it makes a difference. And that Brady Azam's a good quarterback. They got a good offensive line. They now, I think they've played some average competition. We're going to have to be one of the better teams that they've played, I hope, and so we'll give them our best.
Speaking of Segura, he's making his second district start, as the gunslinger for us tonight. How would you rate his tenure behind center thus far?
He started off like a house of fire when we played Forsan, and I was really fired up. And he just keeps coming every day. He's being a good leader. And like you said, he is staying pretty steady within his numbers. I want to say he's about a 52% passer. He knows what we do, and he really runs the RPO game well. So I'm happy with Josh, and he's been a real kind of a bright light for us through this injury process with Landon and several other kids, So I've been very happy with Josh, and he's a great kid, and I'm glad he's on our team.
And it looked like late, I think in the latter portions of the game last week, he started utilizing his legs a little bit more. Is that something that you want to see more from him, or?
When the situation occurs, for sure. Yeah, like if the pocket breaks, but I do the best I can to limit quarterback carries right now for health's sake. If we were to lose our number 2 quarterback, we'd be in even worse shape. We do have some quarterback run drawn in for him this week that we haven't used, and I want to make sure that what we're doing is what's best for the team. And Josh has the ability to get out and run the ball a little bit, and when he does, good. And there will be some drawn in tonight for him. What has been the message this week in order for you guys to get back in the win column and kind of right the ship a little bit? I would like to say that we've had a really special message to bring us out of this little 0-2 stretch that we're on right now. But honestly, every bit of this has been focused on the work, the positions, the same things that we focused on when we were 10-0. I mean, I wish I could say, hey, the message is this, but the message is win right now. That's what the message is. Play good enough to win, and that's what we're going to go do. Are we tackling well? Are we pursuing good? Are we throwing and catching correctly? Are we blocking well? It always comes down to fundamentals, and that's what the focus and the message has been. Do your job and do it better this week. All right. Well, Coach, I appreciate you taking the time to do this. And when we meet next week, let's talk about a win over the Mustangs. What do you say? Yes, sir. I'm all for it. All righty.
$7 for coffee? Nah. How about Sonic's salted caramel toffee iced coffee with cold foam for only $2.99? It's the fancy without the pricey.
If you want to live free.
Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
My name is Sochi Anderton. I'm a dentist here at Post Family Dentistry. This clinic is a huge example of providing fancy dental care here in Post, Texas, because the residents of Post in these smaller communities, they deserve that same quality of care. We've expanded from 3 chairs now to 6 chairs at this new location. We are very proud here at Post Family Dentistry of our small town values combined with state-of-the-art care.
George's Family Restaurant is open all day at the crossroads of Highways 84 and 380. George's famous food has been served in Post since 1979 and continues to provide its customers with quality food and service. Enjoy Mexican food, barbecue, Greek food, steaks, appetizers, and good all-American food. Everyone gets free ice cream with a meal. Dine in and take out available. Call and orders welcome at 806-495-3777. George's Family Restaurant serves Post famous food all day at Highways 84 and 380.
George's Family Restaurant, famous food for the entire family. The first quarter of Bold Gold football is presented by George's Family Restaurant.
All right, we are back live from Memorial Field for the Mustangs here in Olton, Texas. Jim Plummer with Russ Morris. Russ, you saw the coin flip. What were the results?
Well, Olton won the toss. They elected to receive. Your Bold Gold will get the ball to start the second half, and they will be kicking the ball going from south to north, going from our left to your right.
All right, Russ, remember the second district game of the 2025 season. Antelopes visiting the Mustangs of Olton, and we're on the east side, so our camera is looking into the sun, so you'll see some sunspots for about maybe 10 minutes, and that sun should drop.
It looks like Jet Tomsu's back to receive the opening kickoff for the Mustangs, Jim.
All right, Mason Wright, who was the high school
he was the student of the week for the student of the month for the senior class at the high school. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, Mason ready to kick off now. Tomsu back to receive for the Mustangs. Playing on natural grass tonight, by the way. You may see that on the camera. There's a kick short. It's going to land and go out of bounds inside the 25. Flag is thrown, and they're going to probably step it off from about the 23 or 24, Russ. All right, so Mason Wright kicks it out of bounds. He'll come off the field. Bold goal defense.
Means the ball is going to be on the 30-yard line to start the game.
Daniel Carroll out there on right tackle position, leading tackler for the Antelopes. Vicente Hernandez, I do believe, playing nose guard. And on the far side, you've got number 57 out there, Keegan Smith on the front line for the defense. Backfield for the Olton Mustangs, quarterback Brady Azan, a junior this year. He's a 6'4", 170-pound athlete. 3 receivers right, 1 left to start this first play. Takes a snap in the shotgun, hands it off to his running back. Pretty much up the middle and getting about 3 yards is the starting running back. We'll get his number here in just a minute.
That was number 20, Calvin Burns, as he's brought down by Adon Gonzalez and Vicente Hernandez on the play as well.
Calvin Burns has 468 yards on the season and 3 TDs. Let's bring up second down as he picked up 4, so 6 to go. Azan takes a shotgun snap, hands it off once again up the middle, stopped at the line of scrimmage is Burns. Looks like for no gain. If so, maybe you're going to give him about a yard, Russ.
Tackle made once again by Vicente Hernandez.
So right on the 35-yard line. So let's say that's going to be 3rd down and 5 coming up. Bold Gold Antelopes on defense to start the game. They'll get the ball to start the second half. Pretty good shot with the camera right now. The sun is starting to disappear behind the west side bleachers. Zan's got 2 receivers left. Also a tight end, 1 receiver on the right. He's going to roll right to pass on play action. Gets rid of it. It's picked off by number 1 to the Bold Gold, Alex Garcia with a pick and returns it for about 5 yards. Garcia with the pick at the 30 takes it to the Olton 25. And 25 yards away from the first Bold Gold score is coming up soon.
That was just a good play by Alec Garcia, just to read, just to follow the quarterback's eyes, jump in front of the ball, and get some huge momentum for the Bold Gold offense.
Let's see, Russ, I was wrong on the yard line. Looks like the 27. Let's give it the 26 on the scoreboard.
Did you see who made the tackle?
Did not. Sorry, guy.
I'm going to give you Calvin Burns on the tackle.
All right, so post. Starting quarterback once again, Josh Segura, having a great season. Hands off to the running back, number 20. And that is going to be Perez, still on his feet, inside the 10. It's a Bold Gold touchdown. And no flags on the field, so it looks clean. From the 26-yard line, the Bold Gold score first on the first play from scrimmage. Take a quick early lead, 6-0. Cars Construction score.
First touchdown by Luca Perez since his first touchdown against Farwell.
Way to go, look at 10:35 on the first quarter clock. Number 53, Mason Wright out to kick the extra point. Segura holds, kick looks good, and it is. So post gets the ball on a pick, an interception, turns it into a touchdown on the next play, and they lead this game 7-0. Cars Construction score. Back in a moment on Post Sports Radio.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown. But every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Post scores first. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Poca Lambro.
Quick one-play, 26-yard drive. Took 9 seconds off the clock with a 26-touchdown rush by a junior running back, Luca Perez, and senior Mason Wright converted the PAT to make your Carson Construction score 7-0. Good guys over the bad guys.
Mason Wright kicking off now from the South 40. Kicks it high, fairly deep, down to the 20. It's caught. That's number 88 with the catch. Runs it back nicely. Skirts the sideline. Knocked out of bounds. Inside post territory.
Looks like he's pushed out of bounds right at the 47-yard line in Antelope territory.
It was number 9, Cameron Menchaca. Is that who you got on the tackle?
That's what I got.
The runner was Manny Carrasco with the return. A nice one. Once again from the 20. So about a 30, it's like a 33-yard return. Inside post territory at the 47.
I'll get you that real quick. Yep, that was a 33-yard. That was 33 yards.
I don't have my calculator tonight. It's pretty good, right?
Well, hey, we're going to be we thought we were going to deal with some sun, but we got some trees and a shed blocking us over here, so we're going to try our best to get you these yard markers as
life is good
as we can.
All right, number 12, junior quarterback Brady is on. Shotgun formation.
Timeout post.
And just as that whistle was blown, the Mustangs jumped. So anyway, we'll take the timeout here. Coach Patterson didn't like what he saw, so he calls a timeout. Once again, Post scores first on their first possession, first play. 7-0 the score. I'm going to keep it here, Russ, because I'm looking at the scoreboard. If y'all see that on your screen, you'll see over to the left of that 7, which is Post points, you'll see a pole. There's a pole in the way from our camera, and we can't eliminate that because we don't have that AI stuff. And anyway, we're going to keep it there. You can see most of the stuff, though, the time on the clock, the quarter, timeouts, I do believe, 3 and 2.
Well, Coach Patterson has signaled the coach try to take the timeout because when have you ever seen a 2A Division I school line up in an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers?
Last week. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs from the Post 47. Back to pass is on. Finds a receiver in the slot. It's caught. Number 2, the catch. He fumbles it. It's on the floor. Mustangs recover. So Zayden Falcon with the catch. Gets popped, loses it. Ball's recovered by a Mustang. And, Russ, that's going to be number 11, Ryland Holmes. And possession still with the Mustangs now at the Post 39-yard line. About 2 yards, or let's call it 2.5 to go for the first. On 2nd and 3 now. Is on in the backfield. Sole running back. Going to get the handoff, go up the middle. And Vicente Hernandez. The human wall there to stop him. So no gain on the play. Maybe a yard loss. They move the ball to the 40. So a loss of 1 on the carry by number 20, Callan Burns. Callan, we don't have size and weight, but he's not that big. But either was our Ian Vigar last year, right? So watch out for him. Burns gets the handoff, comes to the left side, and he gets to the Post 35. In on the tackle first for Post is going to be number 11, Adon, and I think 13 as well. Let's give him credit. That's going to be Rayton Osborne.
Yeah, just a good run right up the middle by the Mustang offense to get the first down.
1st and 10 for the Mustangs from the Post 35. 7-0, Carson Construction score, Post up early in this first quarter. Zahn checking the play on the sideline. James Daugherty, the first-year head coach. His offensive coordinator is Bobby Workman.
Quarterback run. They like to run their quarterback here.
He's back to pass, gets a blitz, flushed out right. Looks down, throws, flag is thrown as well, and the pass is knocked away.
Well, it's gonna come back because that flag was thrown right there at the line of scrimmage. It's in the vicinity for holding. And it's holding against the Mustangs.
And we've got the pleasure tonight of the referee with a microphone. First time in many years. Don't know if you could hear that, but we could.
Holding against the offense on number 70, I.J. Perez. It's going to push them all the way back to the 45-yard line.
From the Post 45, it'll be 2nd down and 20 now. Scoreboard's having trouble keeping up. It is 2nd down and 20. Snap. Zahn's rolling left now. Throws it down into the flat. Out of reach of the intended receiver, number 88, Manny Carrasco.
All right, this brings up a big 3rd down. Second down, I should say.
Well, yeah, they didn't change it. Okay, it is still 2nd. It was 2nd down last time, too.
Still 2nd down.
But still 2nd and 20 to go.
Still, this is good. If he can capitalize on this, this would be good for you to possibly try to get another turnover here.
Zom takes a shotgun snap, 3 left and 2 right. Screen play to the right side, incomplete. I think no indication from the referee, but so it's going to bring up 3rd down and 20.
He dropped it, so that was intended for Ryland Holmes on the screen. So now this brings up a big 3rd down for the Bogle defense.
Receivers out there for the Mustangs. Carrasco on this side. Number 19 on the far side of the slot is Rigo Galvan. You got number 2, Zayden Falcon as well. 2 receivers right. 3 right, rather. Rolling right. Azam gets rid of it quickly, finds the receiver, it's caught, and fumbled. It's picked up by the Mustang. No, it's fumbled again. And Post gets the ball back on the turnover. And number 54 with the recovery.
Keegan Smith on the fumble recovery. Mauricio Martinez on the fumble recovery. So awesome job by the Bogle defense.
All right,
Where was that ball fumbled at, Jim?
It looked like it was about the, let's call it the 40. It went down to the 45, fumbled again. We got it, came back this way. So ball sitting at the 46-yard line now, 1st and 10. For the Antelopes, who scored first on their first possession on the first play, where Luca Perez had a nice run. See, but he's not in there. Oh, he is in there as a second back. It's going to be a sweep this side to Luca Perez, trying to get around the edge to the 40. Knocked out of bounds at the 45. Let's see where the spot goes. So Luca picking up positive yardage, just short of the first down, as a matter of fact. So he spotted at the 44. About 3 yards short of the first down. 2nd and 3 coming up.
On the 44-yard line. See who pushed him out of bounds, Jim? I'm sorry.
Let's go with number 88. He's playing strong safety. Here you go. Handoff. It's going to be Curtis this time in the game for the first time. Gets a Payne, Powell, Trude, and Chandler first down into Mustang territory. The whistle blows. Forward motion is going to stop him at the 46. Once again, our Trey Payne from Post, Texas, and his law firm, Payne, Powell, Trude, and Chandler, sponsoring the first downs this season on Post Sports Radio. Carson Construction scores 7-0, post up. You can see most of the scoreboard on your screen. That white line from top to bottom to the right is a pole. Handoff, Curtis on 1st and 10. Goes straight up the gut, takes a tackler with him to the 40. So a 6-yard gain by Curtis. Sorry, Russ. You get the tackler?
I'm a couple plays behind. I'm trying to get caught back up here.
Going to go with number 19 on the tackle. All right, so we got 2nd down, 5 to go. Curtis gets a call, coming right, gets outside the corner, cuts back, gets the first down, and a little bit more. He's run out of bounds by number 44. And Curtis is going to take the ball for another. Wait, we got a flag on the play and a little discussion. Waiting for the call. It's like a holding call against Post. Number 52 with the hold, Sebastian Martinez, who is doing a great job on that front line, just got caught holding. As I told Russ many times, you can call holding every play. It's just whether you get caught or not. That's when you get caught. So they move the ball back after the spot of the foul. They come back 10 yards and put it at the 47-yard line in Mustang territory. Bold Gold Antelope ball on 2nd down and 11. All right, so you've got 2 in the backfield, including number 15, Daniel Young. He'll catch the ball out of this formation, but no, it's going to be Curtis with the call. Tried to scoot outside after getting a yard or two. He's brought down as they spot his forward motion at the Olton 45. So Post 45 yards away from her next touchdown. Not as easy this time around on the first possession of the game for them. Scored quickly on one play with Luca Perez running the ball. Luca's not been in the game for the last few on this possession. Brandon Curtis is in. Quarterback Josh Segura in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 on the right. And looking right at Segura, going deep, going to number 2, Gonzalez. Oh, a little bit out of reach for Draven's hands. Otherwise, it would have been a TD. So bring it back to the 45-yard line. And we got 4th down coming up. So 4th and 9. Coach likes to play. This time he's going to send his punt squad out. Play it safe here. Post with a 7-0 lead in the first quarter. First quarter is brought to you by George's Family Restaurant. Be sure if you're getting hungry right now, give them a call. They can have it ready for you as you drive through the drive-through window. take it home and watch the rest of the game. In the punt, Luca Perez. There's a snap. Looks like a fake. That's going to be a rugby-style kick. It does go down over the head, into the hands of the receiver inside the 5. And then the tackler for Post loses his helmet. It brings number 1 down. It's Alex Green. And he's tackled by number 13 by the Antelopes, Raiden Osborne. All right, so it's like number 8 with the carry has Jet Thompson. Thompson's got 47 yards on the season with 3 TDs. Obviously use him in short yardage. Pick up of a couple. Ball's on the 6, so pick up a 5. A second down and 5 to go. Back to pass Azam. Flat out on the right. It's going to go to Thompson. Starts like he's running out of bounds. Cuts back. Keeps the clock running, staying in bounds. And he's going to get him, the Mustangs, a first down. So the Mustangs now moving the ball slowly. Here in the first quarter, 5:07. 2 receivers left. In the backfield, number 8, Jet Thompson. Azam with trying to get Post to jump off sides and didn't. Don Gonzalez jumped and got back just in time. 10 seconds on the play clock. Azam takes a snap, looks left, still looks up, throws it up. And it's going to be a flag on the play. Intended receiver number 88 is Manny Carrasco. And Post number 13 is there to push him around a little bit. Raiden Osborne getting a little bit physical. A difference in height, Raiden about 5'5". And I'd have to guess that Carrasco's pushing 6 foot or more. So interference against the Antelopes. Automatic first down. They're moving the chains, and Mustangs are ready to roll, but the chains are not ready. Once they get set, the clock will start. 4 minutes, 38 seconds to go. Play clock has started. Down to 20. Azam in the shotgun. 2 receivers left and right. Back to pass, throws it up, caught by Thompson. And he is upended by number 1, Alec Garcia, for the Bold Gold Antelopes. Loss of 1 brings up 2nd and 11.
Jim, where did this drive start?
This drive?
Yes.
That would be the 21. We're back at the 20 right now.
The drive started at the 21.
We're now at the 20. There's a snap. Oh, fumble. Post gets on it once again. Hand off to Thompson, number 8. Luca Perez, number 20 for the Bold Gold, gets the recovery. And we're going to be right about the 20-yard line to start off this drive. So 3 possessions for Olton, 3 turnovers, all fumbles. 1 interception, 2 fumbles. And Post in a prime position to score again with a 7-0 lead. All right, shotgun formation for number 14, your junior quarterback, Josh Segura. In the backfield with him is Randon Curtis. A slant play, not on target, is tipped away by the defense, incomplete. I think that was intended for Sean Ramos, number 8, on the far side. So it brings up 2nd down and 10. Post with the ball, 18-yard line. It's 18 yards away from the goal line. Post lined up, ready for offense. On 2nd down and 10. It's going to be Curtis with the call, going up the middle, gets pushed around at the line of scrimmage, and then is thrown down. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 8 coming up. Ball's on the 18-yard line. All right, so you got 53, your center, Mason Wright, senior center this year. Offsides, free play for the Antelopes on offsides. Up for Draven Gonzalez. Can't get it to bring it down. Incomplete. Post will take advantage of the 5-yard penalty. That'll be replay of third down. Should be third and about 2 to go for the first.
Offside on the defense, number 33.
Does it look right? Ball on the 16.
I'm trying to get caught back up, guys. That's why I haven't said a word here.
Let's say the ball's on the 13. Okay, the scoreboard says 11. We'll go with that. Hard angle from here. We're not very high up. All right, so third down at about 3. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Segura's going to push and shove.
I think he's got it.
We'll see where the spot is. Hadn't moved the chains yet. It'll be first down, first and goal inside the 10. So it's got to be at least a 10-yard line. Antelopes working the clock as well. 3:06 left in this first quarter, brought to you by good folks at George's Family Restaurant. Play clock down to 15. Luca Perez lined up as the flanker back behind the quarterback. He's going to get the handoff, come right, cut up the middle, run over a runner or two, leans for another bold goal touchdown. 2 touchdowns for the bold goal, both runs by Luca Perez. So that was an 8-yard touchdown according to the scoreboard. Mason Wright in to kick the extra point, number 53. Josh Segura holding. Hold is down, kick is up. It is good. Bold Gold Antelopes take a 2-touchdown lead. Carson Construction score 14-0 in the George's first quarter with 2:45 to go. Back in a moment.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
Hey, we're back live from Memorial Field here in Olton, Texas, home of the Mustangs, who are down by 14-0 as Post has scored for the second time in the first quarter. 2:45 on the clock. I want to thank Pocolambro Internet with their fiber optic is so awesome at Jimmy Riven Memorial Stadium. I'd like to thank the folks here at Olton who are providing us with some good internet as well. Don't think it's Pocolambro, but it might be. Who knows? Mason Wright kicking off. Should be number 8 back there to receive, Jet Tom-Sue. And he's going to catch it this time right at the 18-yard line. Runs it back down the middle, still on his feet, past the 40. And is pushed down by post number 9, Cameron Menchaca. But they're going to spot that. And if he got pushed at about the 40, he fell at about the 43. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs, starting out their 4th possession of this first quarter with 3 turnovers. So from their own territory, starting quarterback is number 12, Brady Azam, comes out. Starting running back number 20, Callan Burns, is there as well to his left. Split end, Manny Carrasco to our side. You can see him close up. There's a snap. It's going to be an option. Running back keeps it, loses yardage. They're going to spot it right at the 40-yard line. And I'm going to give that to Daniel Carroll with the tackle. Leading tackler for the Antelopes, had a great game last week against New Deal. Got a few people telling me he should have been our player of the game. So, well, yeah, he was good too. We had 2 other guys as well, but Daniel, you're doing well. Keep it up, buddy. All right, 2nd down and 12. Back to pass, caught by number 88, and it's fumbled. They're going to say he caught it. That's going to be a post-fumble recovery.
Yeah, that should be a catch fumble. They're discussing it.
And Don Gonzalez has the ball. No, we're going to say it's incomplete.
Incomplete, okay.
So 88 with the catch. That's Carrasco. He gets hit hard. and can't hold on to it. Didn't hold on to it long enough to be a possession. Therefore, we'll go to third down and 13. All right, from the Olton 40-yard line, Azam ready to take the snap. Got a running back behind him. 3 receivers left and 1 right. Expect a screen here to your left side. Azam takes a snap. Looks left, rolls left, running to get rid of it. Looks for a receiver, and it's caught by 19. Positive yardage, but not a first. Gets close to midfield for the Mustang 48. Nice catch by 88. All right, so it's 4th down coming up and about 5 to go for the first. Looks like Olton's going for it. Snap, Zam going deep on the left side. It's up for grabs. Knocked away.
Flag.
It's
going to be possible pass interference.
On who?
On us.
Could not have been.
When I went, they're going to say.
Did he push him before he got there?
Yeah, they're going to say there was contact early. That's what they're saying.
All right, this will be an automatic. There was offsides as well, but no flag on that.
Pass interference against the defense is going to be 15 yards, automatic first down.
All right, from what I saw, it was questionable. I only saw when the ball got there to the receiver. Russ, you caught it a little bit earlier, so you saw a push. But it's going to be first down now. 1st and 10. In post territory, 38-yard line. Zom back to pass, or back to hand off, rather. Gives it up. Number 20 going nowhere. Callan Burns with the carry. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up. Last man up, Russ, will be Alec Garcia. Let's give him credit on that tackle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so we got 2nd and 10. Ball's on the post 38. 14-0. Carson Construction score. Antelope lead. Back to pass. Azam getting rushed. It's going to be a screen play caught and broken up. Forward progress to give the receiver about a 1-yard gain. Receiver number 1. Tackler number 24 for the Antelopes. You know who that is, a Hawkins kid. All right, so ball moved back to the 36. 3rd down and 9. Brady Azam takes a shotgun snap, throws right flat, is caught or incomplete? Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So 4th down and 9 for the Mustangs, down by 14 points. 2nd string running back coming out, number 8, Jet Thompson. Really can't call him 2nd string. He's the other running back. He'll line up to the right of Azam. Brady Azam, junior quarterback. 2 receivers left, 2 right. 4th down from the 36. Back to pass, looks left, rolls right, finds the receiver open. It's caught, and a nice catch on the far side. It's going to be a first down for the Mustangs. Number 2 at the catch is Zayden Falcon. Jumps, brings it down with 2 feet in. All right, so nice play. Mustangs in a hurry-up offense now from the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. Handoff, Thompson up the middle. Gets a few. Takes it to about the 20. Right on the 20-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
End of the first quarter.
Clock runs out. Finish up the first. Thank you, George's Family Restaurant, for bringing us the first quarter. We'll come back and bring you the second quarter here on Post Sports Radio. The Carson Construction score from Olton is Post 14, Mustang 0.
Post Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Post Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
Post Car Wash. Keep it clean at West 14th and North K. The second quarter of Bold Gold football is presented by Post Car Wash.
Bold Gold Antelopes looking for a good comeback game, and so far tonight, after one quarter, things are happening on the right side of the field where you're the good guys on this side, the visitor side, are winning 14-0. That's the Karst Construction score. Remember, every first down we have is brought to you by Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler. Great law firm in Lubbock, Texas, with an office in Post. So when you need legal help, consider Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler. All right, so the Mustangs moving the ball now. Second down. Ball's on the 19. Back to pass to Zan on the slant route. It's incomplete on the left side. Intended receiver way over there would be number 88. That's Manny Carrasco. He had to stop and turn a little bit to make that catch. Couldn't hold on. So third down, 7 to go for the first. Ball is on the 19-yard line. Inside Post territory. Mustangs looking to score their first points of the game. Thompson in the backfield with the Zam. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Post showing blitz after a Zam. There goes Luca Perez. Back to pass into the end zone is up, and it's broken up. No flag thrown. Intended receiver Manny Carrasco, and Post is there to break it up. And I'm going to give credit there to number 13 once again for the Antelopes, Raiden Osborne, doing a good job.
Been looking up while I'm catching up, guys. He's been having a whale of the game in man coverage.
So Russ is catching up on the stats computer. If you notice, Carter's not with us tonight. He's the brains behind the computer, and his brains are 1,000 miles away right now. So we're trying to figure this out. In to kick the field goal is number 75, Chris Cabrera. Holds us down. Kick is up. He's got a foot. It is deep, but off to the left a little bit, or off to the right. So Post maintains a 14-0 lead, gets the ball back on downs, and they'll start at their own 19-yard line for the Antelopes. Whew, guy can kick the ball. A little bit more about Chris Cabrera, the kicker. Plays offensive line and defensive line as well. He's kicked 1 field goal out of 2 attempts, now 1 out of 3 for the season, and he's 18 of 20 on the PAT, so quite a good, accurate kicker. Yeah, Braden Osborne having a heck of a game out there in the cornerback position. Post with the ball back on downs, 1st and 10 from their own. Actually, the scoreboard saying the 20-yard line. Why they moved it, I don't know.
When you miss the PAT,
got it.
Goes back.
All right, Josh Segura takes the snap, hands it off to a sweeper. That's going to be number 5 with the carry, of course. Randon Curtis picks up a few yards, close to the first. Give Randon about 8 yards or 7 yards, so 2nd and 3 coming up. Like the 27-yard line. He's 2nd and 3 rather. Scoreboard is lagging behind. Once again, got a big pole in the middle of the right side of the scoreboard if you're missing some points. Post actually has 14 points. Kind of hard to see that, huh? Handoff, Luca Perez going right, spins left, up the middle. Almost broke a tackle to break a big one. Going to get a Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler first down as we move the chains. Heading towards the north, or south rather. All right, Bold Gold Antelopes with another first down. 14-0 lead, clock is running here in the second, 10:56 during the Post Car Wash second quarter. Yeah, our scoreboard's a little blinded. Post does have 14. We'll try to get that fixed for you a little bit later. There's a handoff on first nose. It's going to be a pass down the middle, and we got a flag.
Yep, late. He got there. The flag was thrown just a little bit late for me, but it was number 13 got there too early. Made contact with Draven Gonzalez just a little bit too early.
Sean Ramos, receiver. He loses his shoe, but he suffers the penalty, but it's good for the Antelopes to be 1st and 10 after a 15-yard step off here from the 31, it looks like. Mike. All right, from the take the ball from wherever all the way up to the post 46-yard line. 1st and 10 after the interference penalty. Hand off, Luca Perez coming left side this time. Puts his head down and gets up a few yards. They're going to put him right on the 50, just barely in Olton territory. Actually, stick it back in post territory. On the 50-yard line, though. We're not supposed to put it on the 50. All right, Russ, I'm going to step it up and get your tacklers for you, okay?
All righty.
Speed it up for you. All right, so post on offense on 2nd down and about 7 from the 50-yard line. Segura takes a snap, hands it off to Randy Curtis. Goes left and right, back up the middle. Gains a real tough 3 yards. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Ball is in Mustang territory, the 47-yard line. 3rd down, 3 to go. Post with a 14-0 lead. All right, Post at the line of scrimmage. Got 2 receivers right, 2 left. Segura in the shotgun, man in motion is Ramos, who's going to get the reverse. Takes it around the right side, try to get around the edge, and does barely. Could be short of the 1st down. He runs out of bounds right about the 46. So 2 yards short of the 1st. Fourth down and 2. Post is going to go for it. He's sending Josh Segura in from the sideline with the play. Luca Perez in there as the running back. He'll get you to tough yards. Just need 2 to advance the chains. 9 minutes, 19 seconds to go. 2nd quarter, handoff Perez up the middle. He's got the 1st and more, still on his feet. Gets past the 35. And they're going to spot him about the 33. In on the tackle, number 8 for the Mustangs, Jake Thompson. That's a Payne, Powell, and Truitt and Chandler 1st down. All right, Bold Gold Antelopes moving the ball at will now. 1st down and 10 from the 34. Whistle blows before the snap. Timeout. Coach Wright. To get things all straightened up, don't blame them. We'll take a break here as well. Once again, 2nd quarter. It's brought to you by Post Car Wash. Carson Construction score, Post 14, Olton 0.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call, 806-629-4458.
All right, we're back live from Memorial Stadium in Olton, Texas, home of the Mustangs, who are down right now. 9 minutes on the clock. Antelopes with the ball. 1st down and 10 for the Bold Gold. Taking a snap as Segura rolls right, looking to pass, gets rid of it. And it's, intended for Carroll. The tight end, Daniel Carroll, came out of nowhere from the left side, just out of his reach. Incomplete. So nice play call by Coach Wright. Just couldn't get it to the receiver. And Carroll's going to come out now. Got to try that again later in the day. All right, so trips right. That's 3 on the right side, 1 on the left. Segura takes a snap, hands it off. It's going to be, we saw a face mask in there, but no flag. Wow, that was pretty obvious from here. Bring down Curtis right at the 30-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. Bring up 3rd down, 6 to go for the 1st. Post up 14-0. Tough to see the scoreboard. The right top of your corner of the screen. It is 14 and not just a 4. Got a pole in the way. Sorry about that. We couldn't move the pole. And the camera cord wasn't that long. There's another excuse. All right, so 2 right, 1 left. Segura in the shotgun. 3rd down and 7. In motion, Alec Garcia from left to right. Looking to find him deep down the middle. And the receiver is not there. Nice play by the Antelopes. I think that was...
Pass was intended from the far side of the field. I think that was headed to Aiden Rodriguez, and it was just out of his reach.
Okay. Aiden, the fill-in receiver for Max Cole, who's not playing again for the 2nd game in a row. Probably going to be another couple weeks before we see him again. But, I'm sorry. All right, Post with the ball still. 4th down now. Post going for it with 8:05 on the 2nd quarter clock. 4th down and 6. 2 receivers on both sides. Looking left. Segura gets rid of it, and it's caught. Alec Garcia with the catch inside the 10. So in the red zone, about the 8 or 9 yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. On the tackle, number 8, Thompson. So Post moving the ball quickly now. 1st and goal now from the 9 yard line. 7:48 on the 2nd quarter clock. Brought to you by Post Car Wash. Back to pass, Segura. No, he hands it off. It's going to be Luca Perez spins. Oh, lost the ball. Fumble is recovered by the Mustangs. So it looks like Thompson came up with the fumble recovery, and I think it was 23 that caused it. What do you think?
That's what I got. That's what when I glanced up, that's what I saw.
Okay. All right, here we go. So a turnover by the Antelopes with a 14-point lead. The Mustangs have it deep in their territory at the 13-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. Mustangs huddle up on the sideline. Offensive coordinator Bobby Workman, who's also their athletic director. He's also the head boys basketball coach. Number 12, Brady Azam in the backfield. Ready to take a shotgun snap with 3 receivers left. 2 right, man in motion. Whistle blown. And a timeout is called. So the play they designed on the sidelines didn't come to fruition. So we'll take a break here on Post Sports Radio, home with a Bold Gold. They're up 14-0 with 7:33 left in the 2nd.
Bold Gold stands for power, grit, hope. It pumps through our veins and lives in our hearts. It's built people, businesses, communities. Those 2 words are what we Post Texans live for. It's what we at Post Plumbing love. New construction, commercial and residential plumbing and HVAC. Call the R Brothers. Go Bold Gold.
We fumble this next play, right?
We're back live on Post Sports Radio. Olton Mustangs get the ball back on a post fumble. 1st and 10. They had to call timeout. Man in motion, number 1, Alex Green. And he's looking to get the pass out in the flat, and he's there, but he fumbles it, or incomplete. Didn't hold on to it long enough to make it a fumble. Didn't make that football move. So incomplete. Ball still on the 13. 2nd and 10 coming up. Be sure to stick around for halftime. Got a special interview with a former Post player, alum, and current announcer for Olton. 2nd down and 10. Zam back to pass, rolls right, trying to find an opening. He does. Flag is thrown in the meantime. He runs out of bounds close to the 1st down marker. It looks like that play's going to come back. Okay, so play's going to come back, holding against the Mustangs. 10-yard penalty. And it's going to move that ball way back to about the 3-yard line. Oh, they're going to take it from the spot of the foul. Mark off 10 yards. They're putting it on, looks like the 5-yard line, Russ.
Okay.
Tough angle from here to tell. See if they change the score, but they haven't yet. Brady Azam ready to take the shotgun snap. He's in the end zone right now. Looking left, no pressure down the middle. Finds an open receiver. It's caught and thrown down by post number 2, Draven Gonzalez, after a 1st down. It's Manny Carrasco with the catch, coming from the far side on the cross route. All right, so it's 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Still trying to get on the scoreboard in this game. In the second quarter, 7:08. Zam ready to take the snap. Got 2 receivers on the right side, 3 on the left. The bubble screen left. It's going to be an offsides. Or, I'm sorry. Post did not jump. Let's see what the call is here. Little discussion by the refs. Make sure they get it straight. 6:56, second quarter. Here's the call. You can listen to it now here at Mustang Stadium or Memorial Stadium. False start. Offense, 5-yard penalty. All right, so makes it 1st and 15. Now at the 29-yard line. Mustang territory. You got 3 receivers on the right. One kind of lined up as your tight end. More like a wing back. 1 receiver on the left. Zam rolls right, now looks to the middle, in the center, finds a receiver, way short of the intended receiver, number 20, Callan Burns, incomplete. So 2nd down, 15 coming up. You're only hearing me most of the time because Russ is working on the stats computer. Carter's not here tonight. Mike Travis on the camera. Got a pole in the way of the scoreboard. 6:43, second quarter, 2nd and 15. Mustangs with the ball. Coach on the far sideline changing the play. Zam back to pass. Quick pitch to the left side is caught. And it's going to be a 1st down and a little bit more for the Mustangs. Receiver number 19, Rigo Galvan. So close to midfield at the 47. Still in Mustang territory.
You said who made that? Who made the tackle?
Oh, got me. Pick somebody.
I'm looking at it.
Rigo Galvan made the catch.
All right, we are at the
47.
47.
Olton 47.
All right, boys, we're back.
All right, here we go. Russ is back.
Whew, gotta love this.
Back to pass from the pocket down the left side is caught.
Wow.
A nice catch by number 11, Ryland Holmes. Brought down immediately by number 21 for the Antelopes, Aiden Rodriguez.
Yeah, he had great coverage on that, but Raiden turned around just a little bit too late, and the pass is already there. So now we're all the way down to the 30-yard line, I believe, in post territory.
Let's go a little bit further. It's called the 28. First and 10 for the Mustangs. Back to pass to Zam, looking left, quick pitch is caught. Boy, it was tipped too at the line of scrimmage, but the ball made its way to a Mustang receiver. That is number 8, I do believe, right? No, number 2 rather, Zayden Falcon. And didn't get the tackler.
Adon Gonzalez wants to bring him down. Let's see where the score said it's down at the, it's a gain of 3. So at the 23-yard line.
They got 2nd down and about 3.
Gain of 7 at the 23-yard line.
Back to pass to Zam up. It's caught. It may be a touchdown. It's incomplete. Ball came loose. One ref says touchdown.
So that's going to Manny Carrasco on the far side of the field. They love throwing him those jump balls. There we go. Incomplete pass.
So we got the ball spotted at the 27-yard line.
That can't be right because the ball was at the 30, so it's 2nd and 3.
Okay, it's more like that. Let's get this straight.
At the 23, so
23.
At the 23-yard line.
Okay.
With 5:23 left to go, folks. Here in the Holly second post car wash, second quarter, I believe.
Post car wash. That's right.
All right, trying to
keep it clean.
Trying to get my stuff straight.
So we think it's a 23. The scoreboard says it's 27, so they can't keep it straight.
We're right. We're at the 23. That down marker's lined up because we got numbers now on the side of the field that we can actually see.
So 3rd down and 3. Mustangs trying to score for their first time tonight. Post up 14-0. 3 receivers right, 1 on the left. That's Carrasco, far left. Got to watch him. They put all these 3 decoys over here on the right side. Zam takes a snap. Zam is going to roll right. Tucks, runs. Going to run out of bounds after he gets the 1st down. Little shove from Luca Perez, but no damage. They moved the change for the first down for the Mustangs. Yeah, then all the receivers went to the left. Their number one receiver, Carrasco, over there as well. Opened up that right side for Kazam.
Gets down to the 14-yard line.
Did I say Kazam?
Well, he turned into
Shazam.
into Shazam on that, doing something out of nothing.
So they got 1st and 10 from the 14. Mustangs threatening the score. Handoff to 20. He goes right side, breaks one tackle and a second. Finally brought down, looks like inside the 5. Nice run by Callan Burns.
Brought down by Colton Hawkins, and they're going quick. They're going with a heavy set. In comes Jonah Pecanyon and Vicente, and I'm trying to see where they got that ball spotted down at, Jim.
They say the 1 yard line on the scoreboard. It's going to be close.
At the 1 yard line?
We'll go with it because here we go. 1st and goal from the 1. Mustangs hand off to the running back 10. He usually does their short yardage. He gets across the goal line, and it's a touchdown for the Mustangs. That's Peyton Jimenez with the TD. All right, so 14-6 now. Number 75, the left-footed kicker for the Mustangs, Chris Cabrera, is in the kick, the PAT. He is 18 of 20 on the season. There's a snap. Oh, up. And this one's good. Young man's 19 for 21 now. So we'll take a break here. The Carson Construction score is still in the second quarter, post 14. And the Mustangs just scored 7, tightening the score here in the second with 4:47 left to go. Back in a moment.
It's grilling season, and nothing tastes better than meat cooked out on the grill. Make sure your freezer is stocked with meat from Jackson Brothers Meat Locker and Post. They have meat packs of every size for every budget with chicken, steak, hamburger, and their famous German sausage. Jackson Brothers Meat Locker, 121 South Avenue H in Post. Call 495-3245. That's 495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. And visit their website, jacksonbrothersmeat.com.
Thank you, Pocalambo, for bringing us the drive summary. Here's Russ Morse with what just happened.
10 plays, 87 yards, was culminated by a 1 yard touchdown rush by number 10, Peyton Jimenez. And senior kicker Chris Cabrera makes the PAT to make your score. Carson Construction scores 14-7. Antelope still over the Mustangs, Jim.
All right, so Post will get the kickoff with 4 minutes and 47 seconds to go in the second quarter. Brought to you by Post Car Wash. And kicking off, the big guy, number 75, is Chris Cabrera.
Every team except Slayton that we've played have decided to pooch it to us. Not this guy. Look how far back Cabrera. Of course, that's normal, but let's see what he does here. This is a weird kicking formation by the Mustangs.
He's taking a 10-yard run at the ball, and boy, he's getting his foot behind it. Cut on the far side. It's like,
I think that's Ramos.
Ramos with the catch, and maybe Randon. Let's get the number here. No, it's going to be number 2 for the Antelopes. Guess who? Draven Gonzalez.
See where he caught that at?
Caught that ball at about the 15, and they're going to spot it at the 30. It's like 34. We'll see where they put it down. Let's give it to 35. So about a 25-yard return for Draven, if those numbers add up. All right, Post gets the ball back after a score by Olton.
Oh, they got it at the...
Yeah, they reset it.
At the 35?
Nope, 34 now.
34, okay.
All right, so it's 1st and 10 for the Antelopes from their own 34. 2 receivers on both sides. Quick pitch down the middle. A nice catch by number 21. Aiden Rodriguez jumps, turns his body to the backside and makes the catch. Brings it down for a Payne Powell, Truitt, and Chandler first down.
All the way down, it looks like at the 46-yard line.
Exactly, so 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. All right, so there you go. Segura slinging that ball in there. Aiden Rodriguez using good body control to make that catch. Playing in the slot receiver position there on the right side. There's a snap to Segura. Handoff. Curtis trying to get outside. He can't. Gets about 3 yards.
He's brought down real quick by number, I believe that's Caden Brown that wound up bringing him down.
All right, from the 49-yard line, 1 yard away from midfield for the Antelopes. 3 minutes and 53 seconds to go. Post with 14 on the scoreboard. A little bit hard to see if you're watching the game on TV. That's a 1 right before the 4. Can't do much about that because of that pole in the way. All right, so 2nd down and 7.
Screen.
Screen on the right side. Caught. Short of the first.
Draven Gonzalez, far side of the field.
Extracurricular activity on the far side.
This is going to be after the play. So where did he – so they're saying he got to –
the 47 in Olton territory.
The 47. He was pushed out of bounds, right?
He went down inbounds.
He went down inbounds?
But then there was something going on afterwards. Let's see who it's going to be against.
Because they haven't moved the ball.
That may have been where the foul happened. I don't know. We'll know until they – once again, we do have a microphone on the white hat tonight, which is nice.
Okay, he's walking this way. Okay.
So personal fouls on both teams, offset.
And we're going to replay, and it should be a replay of the down.
Well, they're putting the ball at the 49-yard line right now.
Oh, yep. So it's where Randon Curtis got the ball too.
Okay.
After that, so this should be. Yep. The officials getting them.
2nd or 3rd down.
This should be 2nd down.
We're trying to get the downs correct on the scoreboard and on the field.
So they offset. So the penalties offset nullify. So I don't know how it works after the play, but if the penalties offset, then we should be a repeat of a 2nd down. It's almost like the play never happened.
All right, well, we'll get a sign here from the white hat. He's gives the signal to the home side, which is the other side.
Okay, so it's a dead.
It was 2nd and 7.
It's a dead ball foul. Okay, so okay, yeah.
If you're hearing voices in the background, it's not me or Russ. Our post coaches are behind us in the press box. We're right in front of it. All right, so 3rd down.
So now the ball is at the 48-yard line, right? They have it.
Olton 48.
The Olton 48.
So post 3, 4 yards away from a first down.
3rd and 4.
Here's 3rd. Pass out here on the flat. Intended for 21. Aiden Rodriguez out of reach of his big hands. Just can't get to it. And that's going to bring up 4th. Will Coach go for it here close to midfield? Nope. Send in the punt squad. Luca Perez doing the punting. Last time he punted, he looked like he was going to run it for a second. More of that rugby style effect. Had a nice punt going deep. It was inside the 5. Went down to the 1, I do believe.
Yeah.
All right, so from the 47 or 48-yard line in Olton, Luca Perez standing on the post, 40-yard line, ready to take a snap to punt. This time he's rolling left. He pulls it back, going to pull it in. He kicks it at the last second. It's going to be short, but it takes a post bounce. Nice. Past the 30, inside the 25 to the 24, and it's down by number 13 for the Antelopes, Raiden Osborne.
Well, that was
smart.
He had a lane to run if he wanted to run, and with his size, he probably could have got the first down. But smart decision by him to go, and it's going to be down at the 24-yard line, and away we go.
That's what you get. We try the trick play. If he could have sees a hole, he can run it. If not, he'll just kick it. All right, so we got trips on the left. That's 3 receivers left, 1 right. Olton with the ball, 1st and 10, their own 24-yard line. Number 12, junior quarterback, Brady Azam, ready to take the snap. Back to pass from the pocket, throws left, incomplete. Now, last possession, they scored, and they ran off a whole bunch of clock.
Looked like that pass was intended for number
2.
Number 2, Zayden Falcon.
What do we think? Falcon lines up on this side with trips on the right side, 1 on the left. Shotgun snap, rolling left with a blitz as Azam gets rid of it. It's incomplete. Intended receiver, Manny Carrasco. All right, so 3rd down and 10 coming up.
All right, so I told y'all at the beginning of the game that Carrasco was one of the leading receivers of the night, and I have a stat update for them. He's been quiet, just 4 catches for 32 yards. That's all Carrasco's got on the night.
All right, here we go. 3rd down and 10 for the Mustangs of Olton. Good fan support by the Bold Gold faithful here. Plenty of them, lots of noisemakers. Back to pass to Zam, looking right this time. No pressure in the pocket, down the middle, wide open, and caught at the 50 to number 8 with the catch is Jed Thompson. Catches at the 50, is tackled at the 35.
By Daniel Young. And they're going to go quick. They're going quick, so the ball is at the 35-yard line.
Obviously, Azam's got the arm. Comes into this game with 1,113 yards, a lot more than that now. All right, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Post 35-yard line. So it's 35 yards away from the end zone.
Azam now with 151 yards through the air after that pass.
Back to pass, Azam's going to get almost sacked. Carroll almost got him. He's being chased out of bounds by number 11 for the Antelopes, Adon Gonzalez.
Yeah, so he just steps out of bounds, but it's going to be a loss.
About 4 or 5.
All the way down, looks like at the 40, at the
38.
At the 38.
Yeah, you might be right.
39.
Where's the ball on the field? Right on the 40.
Ball at the 40. I think Olton might take a timeout.
I think Azam's a little bit tired. He's gassed. Taking a little breather. Coach may call timeout. If they hadn't already. Was there a flag? There's a
after the play.
Unsportsmanlike conduct by the Mustangs. That's a 15-yarder. Puts them back in Olton territory at their own 45-yard line. So that's going to bring up 2nd and real long, around 25.
Yeah, and that's added after the play, so it's going to be.
So he's 2nd and 30. If my fingers are right.
Yep.
Close to it.
All right, penalty-wise, guys, Olton, that is the 5th penalty for 52 yards worth, post with 4 for 23.
All right, Bold Gold Antelopes on defense trying to stop this drive. Olton scored on their last possession.
Capitalize on it. You need your pass rush to come alive right here.
Receiver in motion from the left side to the right. He's going to open a bubble screen on the left side. Is broken up by Post after the catch.
Good tackle by Adon Gonzalez coming in.
Carrasco makes a catch. Adon makes a tackle.
And you get all the way to the 48.
Yes, sir. 48, still in Mustang territory. And finally, get a 2-minute timeout. A free timeout for everybody. So we'll take one here on Post Sports Radio. We are in the 2nd. Bold Gold Antelopes. 2nd quarter, by the way, is brought to you by who? Post Car Wash. Keep it clean there. Post has 14 on your scoreboard on the screen. It may look like part of a 1. That's a 1-4. 7 for the Mustangs. We'll be back in just a moment here on Post Sports Radio.
Post Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post Dispatch, community news at the finest.
All right, so Olton calls a timeout. We're back from that. They got 3rd down and 27.
They got to go all the way to Spade to convert this first down,
Pretty
Jim.
close, Russ. All right, Brady is on in the shotgun, man in motion. It's going to be a fake sweep. Back pass, play action down the left side. It's up for grabs, but it's caught, and it's going to be close to a first if he's in bounds. Out of bounds?
Let's see what they said.
He's out.
So it's incomplete?
Incomplete.
Wow.
Ball was caught. Was that Carrasco over there? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Incomplete pass.
Yeah, that was Manny Carrasco over there, but that was great coverage by Draven Gonzalez. Good coverage.
All right, so bring up 4th down and 27, half a mile, whatever it is. Number 1, Alex Green in the punch for the Mustangs. He's standing at the Mustangs 35, takes the snap, punts it up pretty deep, and it's going to land on the grass. Take a Mustang roll to about the 15. And Post will get the ball back, 1st and 10 from their own 15-ish. Post up by just one touchdown, scored on the first possession on first play.
Yeah, they have the ball at the. Yeah, they have the ball marked at the 15. Yeah.
All right, Bold Gold Antelopes with the ball back on downs after a punt.
You've been able to move the ball. The longest drive that you've had of the day, of course, was, well, you've scored a lot on quick plays inside the red zone. So see what you can do here.
Handoff, going to be to Curtis, or is that?
It's Curtis.
He's having trouble going up the middle. Got to get him around the edge.
Well, he's kind of chopping his feet as soon as he gets to the line of scrimmage. He had holes open by both guards and tackles right beside the centers. I think Olton's going to take another timeout.
All right, so we'll take one here on Post Sports Radio once again. Carson Construction score right now, Post 14 and the Mustangs 7. Post with the ball. We got, 2nd and 9 coming up when we come back.
Have a great idea for an energy drink, but don't know where to start? At RRC Wholesale, we make it simple. From our chemist creating your perfect formula, to our design team crafting eye-catching labels and retail packaging, we handle it all. As a woman-owned Texas business, we believe in helping brands of every size succeed. With low minimum orders, national and international logistics, and the support to get your drink onto the big box shelves. Ready to launch your brand? Visit rrchwholesale.info or call 806-370-0419 today.
All right, so Post took that timeout. Correction there. Both teams have one timeout left in this half, and we're just a minute 31 away from going into halftime. Special interview with a Post X, former Antelope, now a broadcaster for Olton. Here's a snap. Oh, fumble over to Curtis. Oh, he gets almost clotheslined.
Yeah, and he gets derailed in the backfield by number, I'm going to turn around, I believe the 65, Jaden Duran, who derails him in the backfield.
Loss of a few, 3rd down and about 12 to go for the first down for the Antelopes.
See where they got the ball marked down at.
Boy, it's hard. This is a grass field. It's pretty worn. The lines are not good. It's hard to see. And the scoreboard can't keep up as well. They say the 16-yard line. Kind of looks like that from here. First time this year we played on natural surface. Usually on your turf, you can easily see the lines because they're painted.
Jim, ball's going to be on the 13-yard line.
Post takes another timeout. We'll just keep it here, Russ.
Yeah, we take our final timeout, and that was something that you did not need. Of course, you only gained 1 yard on the play before, but Randon, he mishandles the pitch, and I've been waiting for him to come on strong, but so far every time that I've looked up, and he's had decent runs tonight. He has, let's take a look at his rushing yards. He has 8 carries for 28 yards. Luca with 7 for 35. He's got holes open on the line of scrimmage. If he can just attack the hole instead of just waiting, because you're at the point now with this Mustang defense, they're starting to sense that they have a little bit of momentum going for them after they scored. So you have to attack the hole with everything that you've got, because you know within inside of yourself that they can't outwork you. So now's the time to show it.
Randy Curtis back out there at the running back position. To his right, the quarterback 14, Josh Segura. He takes a snap, back to pass, looking right, throws deep down the right side. It's out of reach of everybody, almost caught by a Mustang. Intended receiver, I think it was number 2, Draven Gonzalez.
Yes, it was. That takes 4 seconds off the clock.
So 4th down and 12, so a little bit too much time for Post to give up. Need a long run here, need a first down. And keep possession. I don't want to turn it over right here.
Well, what I would like is for these guys to muff the punt and us fall on it. So Josh Segura, after that incomplete pass, Jim, he's 5 for 11 for 43 yards.
All right, so back to punt. Luca Perez, number 20, has handled that position well today. Takes a snap. Quick punt is up, almost blocked. May have been.
Oh, if it's roughing the kicker, that's a 15-yard for the first down. If it's running into him, it's just a 5-yard.
Here. Finish the play. The punt went down to the 45-yard line. It's down there, but like Russ was just telling you, a flag on the punt. It's like roughing the kicker. Post will keep the ball with 33 seconds.
So here's the difference. If it's roughing the kicker, that means the guy ran into the plant leg. If it's running into the kicker, he just haphazardly ran into him. No harm, no foul, just a 5-yard penalty.
Just a 5. Okay. So won't give him a first. Won't give Post a first, but give you a little bit more room to punt.
We need him to say he hit the plant leg, and that's the 15 yards, and that restarts the drive.
Now they're going to want our replay then.
To me, I mean, Luka sold it. I would give him the Academy Award right now for acting like he got taken down.
Well, looks like a big penalty coming up, Russ.
On the defense, that penalty is declined.
Oh, Post declines the penalty, gets the ball to Olton.
Yeah, so it's going to be, so Olton's going to get it where we downed the punt at, and it was down at the 45-yard line.
With 33 seconds left in the first half. Second quarter brought to you by Post Car Wash.
I didn't see who downed it. I'm just going to give it somebody. I'm going to say Chocolate was out there with it. So here we go. So it's like that play never even happened. So we get the ball. So they get the ball to start. And this is where they love to go after Manny Carrasco. He's got the size advantage on the outside right now. So this is where I would look for Olton to go.
Zam back to pass in the pocket. Gets flushed out the left side. Flag is thrown. Passes up. Caught by number 2 on the far side, Thompson. But we're going to have a holding call, looks like.
Yeah, it's going to be holding on number 70, Aj Perez. It's in the vicinity of him.
All right, so we'll make it first down and 15. I'll replay first down with 25 seconds to go. I'm smelling some good food all of a sudden. Who's got that?
On the offense, number 75.
Oh, 75. Yes, that's on number 75, Chris Cabrera, the senior. So that puts the ball at their 45.
Okay, still first down now. 20 to go for the first. Ball's on the right hash mark. Mustangs, blue shirts, white bottoms. Azam in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 1 on the right. Offensive coordinator Bobby Workman changing the play from the far side. Back to pass. Azam looks right, gets rid of it, finds an open receiver, and it's caught.
Hey, no, it skipped in the turf and bounced into Alex Green.
Incomplete. So that should bring up second and 20. 20 seconds on the clock for halftime.
The last thing you need to do, you can get away with allowing a field goal here. You do not want to give up a touchdown because, remember, you get the ball to start the second half, so you want to go in with as much momentum as you can.
Post showing blitz on the left side, and it works. Nice. Rushed that pass by Azam. The receiver wasn't there to receive it. Post could have been there to intercept it.
Yeah, that was great rush by Daniel Young just to go in there and take Azam's head off.
All right, so ball still at the 45. Third down. 20 to go for the first.
That pass was intended for Ryan Vega.
All right, 16 yards to go for the first. I'm sorry, 20 to go. 16 seconds on the clock. Azam, the man in motion. Thompson from right to left. Here comes the blitz, and he's going to have to take a fall. He fumbles it.
That's a live ball.
Post can pick it up, get on it before it gets out of bounds. Daniel Carroll falls on it. 6 seconds on the clock. Post has the ball inside the 10. We'll get the exact mark in just a minute. So I don't know what the heck Azam was doing. He threw that ball behind him, which is like a lateral. So it's a live ball, fumble, and Post comes up with it. It's Daniel Carroll with the fumble recovery.
At the 9-yard line. So it's first and goal. So we have we got one for sure play to go, and you have, well, no, you're going to have to take a shot to get to the end zone here.
Yeah, really, one play left, 6 seconds to go. Post luckily gets the ball back on a crazy play by the Mustangs quarterback and a fantastic play by Daniel Carroll on chasing that ball down before it goes out of bounds. Timeout called on the far side. Mustangs take a timeout. Woo, I'm taking a breather here. I've never seen Daniel Carroll run that fast. I'm glad he did. Got all the way before the ball got out of bounds. Otherwise, what would have happened? It would have been a fumble out of bounds?
It would have been a fumble out of bounds, and they would have punted the ball away because the ball goes back to the offense.
Instead, Post gets the ball back on a turnover with a 14-7 lead. Again, we apologize for the scoreboard and what do you call that? An obstruction of a light pole that's blocking the one for the 14 points that Post has. But we do have 14. Olton with 7. Post gets the ball quickly on a freak play, if you will. Post got one chance to score before halftime. Once again, a good interview at halftime. Don't miss it. We'll be talking to the voice of the Olton Mustangs, former Post Bold Gold Antelopes. So stay with us to find out who. All right, here we go. First and goal from the 9. One play left. Back to pass. Segura going into the end zone. It's up and out of reach. Still got 2 seconds left on the clock.
You gotta put the field goal unit out there. You gotta kick it.
All right, the intended receiver was number 8 for the Bold Gold. That, of course, being Sean Ramos. Lined up on the left side. Way over his head. Couldn't get it. So the field goal unit, Russ, is coming out. We do believe Mason Wright will be kicking from the right hash mark. Not sure if he's better from the right or the left. But we'll see what happens here. So the ball will be placed, Russ. Can you see? About the 16 or 17-yard line.
Yep.
So it'll be a 27-yard field goal attempt. It's up. Looks great.
It's good.
It's good. Mason Wright. I believe that's his second field goal of the season. This one from 27 yards. We'll review all that at halftime with the D&D Winco 2 halftime show. But the Carson Construction score going into half is Post 17, Mustangs 7. We'll take a break and come back with a halftime show. Don't forget, I got a special interview I want you to listen to. So be with us right here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold, and live and free on YouTube.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This message is a courtesy of Harp Girls Holding.
On the road or on the go, make Swift Stop your first stop. Located at 124 North Broadway in Post, we strive to make Swift Stop the cleanest and friendliest store around. Whether you pull into our convenient drive-thru or pop inside, you can grab breakfast burritos made with scratch tortillas to fried pies prepared fresh daily to any of the wide variety of snacks and beverages we provide. We have exactly what you need to get you revved up for the miles ahead. We are West Texas owned and we are West Texas proud. So make your next stop a Swift Stop.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Unbound by location, we provide nationwide solutions from sea to shining sea and have done so for over 25 years. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call, 806-629-4458.
Welcome back to Post High School Football on postsportsradio.com. Corporate sponsor for the 2025 season is McDonald's. I'm loving it. This broadcast is made possible by D&D Winco 2, Post Family Dentistry, Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, KSSL Radio, the Post Dispatch, Pocalambro, Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler, George's Family Restaurant, Carson Construction, Post Car Wash, Harp Girls Holding, Holly's Drive-In, Post Independent School District, RRC Wholesale, XL Energy, Swift Stop Convenience Stores, Happy State Bank, Post Plumbing, Heating and Air, Jackson Brothers Meats, Sonic. And now, here's a D&D Winco 2 halftime report on postsportsradio.com. We're back live from Olton, Texas at Memorial Stadium, where the Bold Gold Antelopes have a 1-touchdown plus 3-point lead. 17-7 is the score. And that's your Carson Construction score. We're at halftime. The Pride of Post band is on the field right now. We can't listen to them, but we can show you them. I want to let you know that tomorrow they're competing in the UIL regional meet or competition. That'll be tomorrow at 3:20 at Lubbock's Lowry Field. Once again, the Pride of Post band marching tomorrow in competition at 3:20 in the afternoon at Lowry Field. So let's take a look at the scores from around the area. Russ?
I want to shout out a couple people. So last week at Tech's homecoming, it was the 100th year. Of course, this is the 100th year anniversary for Texas Tech football. So Tech brought back all the alumni. If Lord willing, your health is allowing you to make it, and you're still bodily able to go. They brought back the alumni, and during the Raider Walk, all the alumni they brought back led the team for the Raider Walk. Well, my mom and I want to shout out Coach former Jerry Reynolds and Ben Kirkpatrick as they led the team, as they led the Raider Walk for the Red Raiders last week. So
all right,
shout out to them if you're watching, and shout out to Jack Kirkpatrick if you're watching too, because I know you would have loved to have been a part of that as well. Anyway, got some shocking scores. New Deal 7, Abernathy 6 at half.
Say that again.
New Deal 7, Abernathy 6 at half.
Wow, surprising. Okay.
New Home 61, Floyd Ada nothing at half. Okay, so that's our district. Here's District 1. Spearman 20, Sanford Fritch 0 at half. Panhandle 28, West Texas 26 at half. Amarillo Highland Park 22, Sunray 8 at half. And then also just taking a look around at previous opponents, Forsan 19, Colorado City 15.
Really? Forsan's coming alive.
Forsan's coming alive, and I got to give this school a shout out. They are possibly playing. These two are playing for the district championship of District 3. Ozona 22, Sonora 6, and Stanford, Jim, is coming alive. They are beating Anson 28-6 at half.
Did you mention Farwell?
Farwell.
You got it? I got it.
Okay, you got it?
33-13 over Vega. And who else have we played? Seagraves is down by 1 at halftime against Tahoka, 8-7.
Both, I believe, I'm looking at 3A Division 1. Kermit and Slayton are off tonight.
Okay, so there you go. Thank you, Russ. Hey, special interview coming up just moments away, about 2 minutes from now, so stay with us. It's a former Post Bold Gold Antelope and now the current voice of the Olton Mustangs, so stay with us. It's coming up in about 2.
In Texas, Fridays are known for one thing: football. High school football just seems to bring people together. That's why McDonald's celebrates that spirit with our $8 Hot and Spicy McChicken Bundle and $10 20-piece Chicken McNuggets Bundle. Both include a basket of fries. So hang out at McDonald's and start a new tradition. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
Post Antelope football is powered by Walk-Ups Point, the place in Post for custom embroidery, laser engraving, quilting, and fresh smoked Buck's beef jerky. Walk-Ups Point is on East Main at the tracks. Call 806-787-6777. Certified public accountants, Bollinger, Seegers, Gilbert & Moss, LLP, serving Post and West Texas since 1954. And Carson Construction for all your construction needs. These sponsors make Post Sports Radio a reality.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table, But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Well, welcome to halftime. We got a very, very special interview for you here on Post Sports Radio during the Olton game. Brennan Riker, former Post Antelope, Post high school graduate, the LCU graduate, but he is with us to join us for this halftime show. And thanks for being here, first of all.
Happy to be here, Jim. I'm glad to have the opportunity to talk to you today.
As you know, most of our listeners are very familiar with you and know what you've done, but maybe not all of them. So let's get our listeners up to date. So what did you do after you graduated from Post in 2021?
Yeah, so when I graduated from Post, I went to Lubbock Christian University as a mass media major. You know, my first semester had a radio class that I did, and the faculty sponsor by the name of Sean Hughes. And Sean was an awesome guy, a long time professor and leader of the Shap Radio program. He actually founded Shap Radio and got them to become an FM station. But anyways, I took that radio station my freshman year, fall freshman 2021. Man, it just feels like years ago. And so take that class, and I loved it. And Dr. Hughes came to me and said, hey, you've shown great interest in radio, and I can see that you love sports. At this time, I was still doing some work for Post Sports Radio, and he said, how would you like to be my station manager with an emphasis on sports? And I said, yes, I would love that. So that December of 2021 into January 2022, I worked all Christmas break on creating a sports broadcasting program that we called the Shap Radio Sports Network. And we started with 6 students, and at that point we were just primarily basketball. And so entering the fall of 2022, we ramped it up and did every sport we could think of: volleyball, soccer, basketball, baseball, softball, everything that we could get our hands on at LCU, and we just kind of took off and ran with it. We got to do a lot of cool things, go to conference tournaments in Frisco, and go to the NCAA tournament. You know, in spring 2022, Lubbock Christian men's basketball hosted the NCAA tournament, and that's such a surreal moment for me, just being able to sit at this media table as a freshman in college with all these other media members for the NCAA tournament.
Bunch of gray hairs too, I bet, huh?
Well, there's some more mature-looking people there than me, and
college freshmen. Yeah.
Yes. To make that long story short, I took the ball, ran with it. We had over 100 broadcasts combined with all the sports at LCU. Did a lot of really good things to advance the radio station at Lubbock Christian University, and we're a big reason why it still stands today at LCU. So, and then I graduated from college in December of 2024, which also feels like a very long time ago for me. And so at that point, I was working at Double T 97.3, and I still am. And that's a part of the reason why I stepped aside from my broadcasting duties in Post, was to do work for Double T 97.3. And so now at that point, I was like, okay, I'm going to need some more broadcasting opportunities now that I'm graduating. Did some side gigs for LCU on the television side. And then this past early summer, Randy Rosetta, who owns Hub City Preps, got me in contact with Johnny Hill, who's a sports director for the High Plains Radio Network in Plainview. And so we got in touch, and Johnny had an opportunity for me to do play-by-play for Olton. And so that's kind of how that unfolded. And I'll be doing football, basketball, and baseball for the Mustangs and Phillies this school year.
Well, congratulations on your new gig, being the voice of the Mustangs. A recent game you covered for Olton was against the state-ranked Ropes Eagles, of which your dad, Bo Riker, is the head coach as well as the athletic director. Tell me, what was it like to represent the opposition of the Riker family for a few hours?
The whole approach was, okay, I know a lot about ropes, I know a lot about the Eagles, get a lot of insider information from the head honcho over there, but
more than you wanted to know.
Yes, sometimes it feels like that, but you want to still make it about Olton. It was a little different and strange for me, but at the end of the day, it's another broadcast. You know, you put on the headset and you're representing someone, and you're not only talking about the team you're covering, but you're also saying good things about the opposition, what makes them a good team, and who to look out for, and how long a coach has been there and who's on his staff. And so that kind of unfolded in the pregame, and then once the ball's in the air, we're calling a football game. And so it was really cool to get to watch my dad's team play, because that's something I don't get to do a lot.
Sure, yeah, you're too busy with Olton.
I'm always busy on Friday nights, and so it was good seeing Dad. The only thing that was disappointing is I did not get to see my brother play. He's been dealing with an injury, and so he didn't play in that game. Kind of feels almost like tonight's game, to where I'm calling a game against my alma mater.
Exactly, yeah. In this broadcasting world that we're in, what is your dream job in the broadcasting world?
Honestly, my dream is to be the voice of the Texas Tech Red Raiders on the radio side. I'd love to do football, basketball for Texas Tech. Like, that's kind of my dream job and what I want to work towards in life.
Where do you see yourself doing in the next 5 years?
I want to continue to stay in Lubbock. Lubbock is a great area, and it has a lot of great opportunities in what I want to do. And hopefully, for these next couple years, I get to stay with Olton. The community has been great to me. The coaches have been great to me. It's a community I want to be around and build some experience by calling games for them. So I see myself sticking it out here in West Texas for a while. This is home.
Sure.
This is where my family is. This is where I live, and it's a place that I'll always love forever. So I expect to be here for the next couple years.
Thank you, Brennan Riker, voice of the Mustangs of Olton High School. Thanks for joining us here at halftime on Post Sports Radio. So have a good rest of the game, and may the Bold Gold Antelopes win.
Let the best team win.
There you go. That's right. Congratulations, man.
Thank you so much, Jim.
The community of Post continues to be committed to the Post Antelopes, just as Happy State Bank is committed to our customers. Perseverance, commitment, and resilience are key ingredients for success both on and off the field of play. Whether you are cheering on the Post Antelopes, starting a new business, or planning for the future, Happy State Bank is here for all your life's moments. Let us be your partner at Happy State Bank. Visit us in person or at happybank.com.
Happy State Bank, a division of Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you looking to do some work around the house and would like to hire a contractor who does every part of the job? Then give Carson Construction a call at 806-626-3811. Greg Carson and his crew have over 40 years of combined experience and can do new construction, remodeling, and concrete work. Plan now for your spring and summer projects and call the guys who pride themselves on their work. 806-626-3811. Carson Construction, building a lasting relationship with each customer. Call 806-626-3811.
Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712.
Winco 2 is your compressed gas and cryo powerhouse. We strive to provide excellent cryogenic and gas storage products, service, and support to any and all industries ranging from chemical to agriculture and beyond. Built upon trust and integrity, Winco 2 is here to serve. Satisfaction guaranteed. Visit us online at winco2.com. That's winco, the number 2.com, or give us a call 806-629-4458.
We are streaming live tonight from Olton, Texas, home of the Mustangs. It's Memorial Field, and the Bold Gold Antelopes at halftime have a Carson Construction lead of 17-7. Russ Moore standing by to take a look at the stats team-wise. Let's take a look at those, Russ.
All right, so let's take a look at the first downs. Olton with 11 to Post 8. The Antelopes have rushed the ball 16 times for a total of 68 yards. Now, after that last boneheaded decision by Brady Azam, which worked in our favor, by the way.
Yeah.
Mustangs have 13 carries for negative 13 yards. But they have 154 yards through the air to Post 43. Josh Segura is 5 of 12 through the air. Azam is 14 of 29 through the air with 1 interception. Post, 28 plays for 111 yards. Olton, 42 plays for 141 yards. Don't read much into that because all of our touchdowns have come on 1 or 2 play possessions deep inside the opposing team's territory. For example, our first touchdown was a 1-play, 26-yard drive. So this is not an abnormality. This is typical in a game like this. Averaging 4 yards per play. Olton 3.4. 5 total turnovers in the game tonight. Post has forced 4 of those with an interception and 3 fumbles. Post has turned the ball over 1 time with only losing the ball once. Here's where I think this is why your score is the way it is. Post is 1 for 6 on 3rd down, 2 for 2 on 4th down. The Mustangs are 3 for 10 on 3rd down and 1 for 1 on 4th down. Technically, because it was because I don't know why they didn't count it this way. We should have had a sack on the sack fumble by Daniel Carroll.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
The stats computer did not put that in. Don't know why.
Okay. We'll give it to him anyway. All right, back in a moment with individual stats. Antelopes lead 17-7. We're at halftime here at Olton.
Here at the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, we are more than events. Yes, we love a good ribbon cutting or holiday market, but the Chamber's real purpose is deeper than that. We exist to advocate for local businesses, agriculture, and tourism. We connect people, promote growth, and keep Post moving forward together. That's why we're here. That's why we work.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch, community news at the finest.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post.
All right, Post Sports Radio live and free on YouTube tonight from Olton, Texas. Antelope 17, Mustang 7. We're at halftime. Let's take a look at the individual stats with Russ Morris.
Oh, let's take a look at the stats for the Olton Mustangs. Brady Azam has 14 completions on 29 attempts for 154 yards through the air, averaging 5.3 yards per pass. Longest pass was for 41 yards. Leading receiver on the night is number 11, Rylan Holmes, with 3 receptions for 36 yards. Manny Carrasco, 5 receptions for 35 yards. Leading rusher on the night is Callum Burns with 8 rushes for 21 yards. Azam, 4 rushes for negative 35 yards. Peyton Jimenez scored the only touchdown for the Mustangs, and the leading tackler on the night is number 66, Keon Brown. Now looking at the Bowl Gold, your leading tackler on the night is Adon Gonzalez with 5, Vicente Hernandez with 4, Alec Garcia with 5 tackles and 1 interception. Leading receiver on the night is number 1, Alec Garcia, 1 reception for 20 yards. Aiden Rodriguez has 1 reception for 12 yards. Sean Ramos with no touchdown passes, 1 reception for 1 yard. Segura, 5 of 12 for 43 yards. Longest pass was for 20 yards. And the leading rushers are Luca Perez, 7 for 35, and Brandon Curtis, 8 for 28.
All right, thank you, Russ. Back in a moment with the second half kickoff here on Post Sports Radio, where the Antelopes lead 17-7 over Olton.
In Texas, Fridays are known for one thing: Football. High school football just seems to bring people together. That's why McDonald's celebrates that spirit with our $8 hot and spicy McChicken bundle and $10 20-piece Chicken McNuggets bundle. Both include a basket of fries. So hang out at McDonald's and start a new tradition. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
Have a great idea for an energy drink, but don't know where to start? At RRC Wholesale, we make it simple. From our chemist creating your perfect formula, to our design team crafting eye-catching labels and retail packaging, we handle it all. As a woman-owned Texas business, we believe in helping brands of every size succeed. With low minimum orders, national and international logistics, and the support to get your drink onto the big box shelves. Ready to launch your brand? Visit rrchwholesale.info or call 806-370-0419 today.
Bold Gold stands for power, grit, hope. It pumps through our veins and lives in our hearts. It's built people, businesses, communities. Those two words are what we Post Texans live for. It's what we at Post Plumbing love. New construction, commercial and residential plumbing and HVAC. Call the R Brothers. Go Bold Gold.
No, I want to cheat. Skip the drive-thru, drive in, and drive back to a simpler time. Our car hops come to your car to take your order at Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post, featuring old-fashioned burgers, fries, shakes, malts, along with Mexican food, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. And best of all, it's served hot and fresh right to your car. Don't drive by, drive in to Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post. Call ahead at 495-2704 for Holly's Drive-In.
Holly's Drive-In, taking you back to the golden days, one bite at a time. The third quarter of Bold Gold football is presented by Holly's Drive-In.
All right, the second half kickoff is here. Post is going to receive with a 17-7 lead. That's your Carson Construction score. And kicking off for Olton, the big guy, number 75, is Chris Cabrera. And this may be, Rush, you're anticipating an onside kick here. You may be right. Ball's teed up at the south. Is that north or south?
That is the north end.
North 40. Kicking from right to left. Post in the white tops, black bottoms, blue tops, and white bottoms for the Mustangs. It's going to be a deep kick. It's going to go out of bounds. Close to the 10-yard line.
It's out of bounds at the 11-yard line. We think.
From this angle, you can't tell.
That's what I'm going to say. It's out of. It doesn't matter because we're going to get the ball to start at the 30-yard line.
That's true. Doesn't matter. All right, Post with the ball first to start off the second half. Once again with a 10-point lead. And they're going to stick the ball on the 30. First and 10 for the Antelopes. Yes, they do. 30. Okay, here we go. Josh Segura, the quarterback, back out there. He was the backup to start the season. If you were just joining us, in the first game, we lost our starter, number 7, Landy Garcia, who's been a good cheerleader on the sideline since. Two receivers left, one right, sweep right. This will be Brandon Curtis is loose. Oh, it's a horse collar. He's tackled down from behind. And it looks like number 66 with the tackle and the infraction.
That's Keon Brown. He gets all the way down to the 40. And they're going to say he's down at the 45-yard line. But you're right, Jim. It's a horse collar. It's going to be 15 yards added to the end of the run.
So Randy Curtis saw some daylight for the first time tonight. And just as he was about to break loose, he gets horse collared, suffers a 15-yard penalty, but to the advantage of the Bold Gold Antelopes, now with the ball at the 40-yard line in Olton territory on the right hash mark. Sorry.
At the, you said 40-yard line?
40-yard line. First and 10 for the Antelopes. Two receivers right, one left. Handoff Curtis going to the left side. Spins. Gets gang tackled and gets a late hit. No flag. Picks up about 3 or 4.
Tackle made by number 44, Emmett Nelson. And he gets down to the, I can't see. That's the 36,
37. Scoreboard says 40, but that's incorrect. It was a gain of about 3, so let's take it down to the 37-yard line. Less than 11 minutes to go in this third quarter. It's going to be handoff to Curtis, going up the gut, spins and tackled right on. Looks like the 30-yard line or close to it.
Tackle made by number 33, Caden Garcia.
Not even close. 30. He's at the 32, I think. Yeah, 32-yard line. So it's going to bring up third and about 3. Curtis in the backfield, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Change of play from the sideline from Coach Wright. Curtis goes to the other side of Josh Segura, his left side. He's going to get the handoff, go up the middle. Oh, going to be close to a first. And he's got it, moving the chains.
Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler first down for Brandon Curtis.
Thank you, Russ. All right, right on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. 30 yards away from the next touchdown. Post up by a touchdown and a field goal. That's right. Mason Wright kicks one for us. What was it, a 27-yarder?
Oh, I'll look later.
Short memory for me. There's a snap. Segura hands off again. This time, Curtis is stopped in the backfield on the blitz by number 44, Emmett Nelson.
Emmett Nelson's going to be a tackle for a little bit of a loss on the tackle for a 2-yard loss on the play. It's going to be 2nd down and 12 with the ball at the 32-yard line.
Loss of about 2. Actually 3. We'll call it 2nd down and 13 for the Antelopes. Have to get to the 20-yard line for a first. Ball's on the 33.
Luca.
Handoff, Luca up the middle. Getting close to that first.
And he was tripped up by number 65, Jaden Duran. Winds up bringing him down on the play.
Luca's about 2.5 yards short of a first down, so 3rd down coming up.
So he gets all the way down to the 22. Yes, he does.
All right, so here we go on 3rd down with 3 to go for a first. Handoff, Luca coming to the right side. Gets a first down for the bold goal. Brought to you by Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler.
I didn't see who upended him, Jim. Who got him there?
Somebody in the secondary. Let's go with number 8, Tom Sue.
Sounds about right. So now the ball is going to be at the 15-yard line. 8 minutes, 37 seconds left and counting. All right, both running backs now at the 50-yard mark for the night rushing.
All right, handoff's going to go to Luca with a blocker in front of him. Gets to the line of scrimmage and no more.
And he was stopped by number 10, Peyton Jimenez.
So no gain, no loss. 2nd down and 10 coming up.
Yeah, so Luca now 9 carries for 53 yards. Brandon Curtis 14 for 50.
All right, less than 8 minutes to go in this third quarter. Brought to you by Holly's Drive-In. Josh Segura in the shotgun. Sweep left. It's going to be Luca Perez trying to get outside. Cuts up. Still on his feet. Pushing for a first. It's going to be short, but he gets a few yards on the carry.
Finally brought down. Finished off at number 44, Emmett Nelson.
So Luca's going to be about 3.5 yards short. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Ball at the 9-yard line.
Is that correct? Yeah, it looks close. Supposed to get a first down and get it 1st and goal if they do. They're now 3rd down and about 3. Perez with the call. Oh, met at the line of scrimmage by number 44. He's just got his number, Emmett Nelson, coming through the line.
All right, so 4th and about. I got 4th and 4. They have 4th and 3. So if it is 4th and 3, that means the ball's on the 8. Looks like we're going to kick.
All right, so Mason Wright 1 for 1 tonight. He's 2 for 2 on the season. This time from the left hash mark. Before, it was from the right. Josh Segura, the holder. What's the line? Kick is up. Looks good from here.
Good.
So Mason Wright 3 for 3 on the season.
Kick from the 16. That's about a 20-something yard field goal.
26-yard field goal for Mason Wright. So there you go, folks. We'll take a break here on Post Sports Radio. Post Antelopes increase their lead 20-7 on the foot of Mason Wright. We'll be back here in just a moment here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bowls Golden. We are live and free on YouTube.
This message is sponsored by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman.
Texas 4-H is a club for kids and teenagers ages 5 to 18, and it's big. It's the largest youth development program in Texas. 4-H is for kids with animals and so much more, like shooting sports, food science, healthy living, fashion, and photography. Contact the Garza County Extension Office to sign up by calling 806-495-4400 or visit 4honline.com.
This is brought to you by Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, supporting what's good for Post and Garza County.
All right, Post just scores again on a field goal. Here's the drive summary brought to you by Pocalambro.
Well, 11. I suck at math, y'all, so bear with me. 11 plays, 60-something yard drive, took 5 minutes and 35 seconds off the clock. Mason Wright converted the field goal, make your Carson Construction score 20-7.
All right, Bowl goal kicking off. Mason Wright just kicked the field goal over the second one. He's 3 for 3 on the season. Got to have that foot out there. Kicking from the 40, going from left to right. Tom Sue back to receive, number 8. He's in the middle, deep. Kick is up. It's going to be kind of short. Land close to the 25. It's a fumble, but picked up by the receiver. Now he's on the run down the sideline. That's you-know-who, Carrasco.
Adon Gonzalez tripped him up at the 34-yard line.
But Carrasco bobbled it on his reception. Takes a good bounce. He just keeps on the run.
Where did he bobble that at?
Right at the 30. And then, so they call reception at the 30. He goes out close to the 33 on the post end of the field.
It's going to put the ball, at the 33-yard line.
So about a 40-yard return. All right, Post on defense. Good return by the Mustangs, trying to stay in this game, down by 13 points now, 20-7. You got trips on the right, one receiver on the left. Quarterback Brady Azam in the backfield, takes a snap, handoff to his number 20, the running back. Can't go anywhere. Callan Burns is stopped quickly.
Tackle made. Yes, Daniel
45.
Carroll once again.
There you go. Daniel Carroll having another good game. Hurry up offense by the Mustangs. 3 receivers right, 1 left. Change of play coming from the sideline. Offensive coordinator Bobby Workman making the play. Zan back to pass. In the pocket, gets blitzed, gets flushed, throws it up for grabs. Looks like it's incomplete from here.
Pass was incomplete. Looked like it was intended for Nathan Craig.
Okay, so 5:41 for the clock stops here in the third quarter due to the incompletion, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8 for the Mustangs. So Carrasco's the only receiver on the left, 3 receivers on the right. Zom goes right, passes out on the flat. It's caught, number 80, out of bounds, looks like. They're going to bring the ball back to the line of scrimmage, so let's bring up 4th and about 8.
Yeah, so the pass was complete right at the line of scrimmage.
I think he said he was out of bounds.
Okay, so if he's out of bounds, it's incomplete pass.
Incomplete. Not getting a lot of signals from the refs over there on the far side. Even on that incomplete, aren't they supposed to do this?
Yeah.
Not seeing that at all. All right, Post almost jumps, but doesn't. 4th down and 8 to go.
Sometimes if the receiver's out of bounds, he will wave out of bounds to show it's also
he did do that time.
Okay.
Back to South. Fumble!
Azam got it. He's going to roll free.
Picks it up and runs away to the right side. Up for grabs to the end zone. It is broken up by Post.
Alec Garcia breaks up the pass. Intended for number 80, I believe it was number 88.
No, it's not.
Who's that for?
Number 1, I do believe.
Number 1,
That's going to
okay.
be Alex Green, the intended receiver. Yeah, you're always going to see Carrasco line up on the left side. A nice defense. Alec Garcia breaks up the pass to Alex Green and gives the ball back to post on downs. 1st and 10 Antelopes, 5:28 in the third quarter. Third quarter brought to you by Holly's Drive-In. Don't forget the Pride of Post Band is going to perform tomorrow afternoon, 3:20 at Lubbock Lowry Field. If you're in town in Lubbock, go ahead and see them. Josh Segura with the man in motion with the whistle blows.
False start against the Antelopes.
Got to keep your head straight in this game.
He's going to put the ball at the 26-yard line.
So it's going to be still first down, 15 to go for the first. 5:27. Post scored 2 touchdowns.
Two touchdowns in the first quarter.
2 field goals. 1 in this quarter. Quick pitch to the right on the bubble screen is out of the reach of number 21, Aiden Rodriguez. Aiden filling in for the not playing Max Cole, who's under the weather. He'll be gone for another 2 weeks, we do understand.
Yeah, and it shows you the height of the receivers that Josh is throwing to, because that pass was just too high for Aiden to get.
You take Max is 6 foot. Aiden is 5'7". It's a little bit of difference. He got his hands on that ball. It come a little bit lower for the guy.
I would look for both Luca and Randon to get a lot of this carry here, because they had an impressive start to the third quarter that previous drive. Both of them did.
2nd down and 15. Back to pass. Segura in the pocket, throws deep, almost picked off but incomplete.
Intended for Sean Ramos.
Ramos lined up on the far side. So it's going to bring up 3rd and long, 15 to go for the first.
Yeah, after the drive in the second quarter, Jim, where Josh was trying to click his receivers, he's kind of struggled throwing the ball. That's 5 for 14 now on the night.
Okay. The play clock down to 10 seconds. Post.
You got
trying
time.
to hurry up.
You got time.
Now down to 5. Snaps in time. Segura back to pass. Looking down the middle, going deep. And it looks like Dre with the catch. Dre Gonzalez with the catch and run. Now inside the 20. 15-10. Touchdown. Bowl Gold.
Attaboy, just when I said Josh was struggling, he fires a dart down the field. That's what you want to see out of your junior quarterback.
That was a 74-yard touchdown pass and run by the Bowl Gold Antelopes, increasing their Carson Construction score 26-7 now. Going for the extra point is kicker Mason Wright. Josh Segura with the hold. Kick is up. Oh, Mason Wright's having a great night tonight, as usual.
As we knock on wood when we say that.
All right, so we're in the third quarter, brought to you by the good folks at Holly's. 5:09 left. Carson Construction score, Post has scored. It's 27-7 over Olton.
When the unexpected happens, we take every step to get your lights back on quickly. At Excel Energy, we also take it personally. Because your power is our power. Our employees, your neighbors. It's why we maintain, repair, and protect the grid. So we can provide what's important to you and to us. Resilient, reliable energy.
All right, Post just scored again on a touchdown. Here's Russ with the drive summary.
3 plays, technically 69 yards, but that was a 74-yard touchdown pass from Josh Segura to Draven Gonzalez. Mason Wright converts the PAT to make your Carson Construction score 27-7 in favor of the Bowl Gold.
Josh's previous long pass was 52 yards.
That is his career best. He's now 6 of 15 for $117 on the night.
All right, kickoff by Mason Wright. Ball's going to land closer to 25 and rolls out. So throw the flag, a 5-yard penalty. It'll take it, to closer to 30, it looks like.
Yeah, the ball's going to be on the 30. That rolled out where, like at the 25?
25. All right, Post scores again, making the Carson Construction score 27-7. Olton has shown a lot of poise in a couple possessions, but obviously not enough to get across the goal line. All right, so Azam stays in as quarterback, number 12. Over 1,000 yards so far this season, and plus a lot tonight. Back to pass, quick pitch on the left side. Antenna receiver Carrasco can't hold on to it.
Yeah, he just flat out dropped it.
The Mustangs showing a little bit of deflation.
They are, but the offensive line's getting worn out, Jim. Our pass rush has woken up this second half.
This time Carrasco's got some receiving help on his side of the field. 2 other receivers, so he got trips on the left, 1 on the right. Probably going to see a bubble screen here on the left side.
Look for Falcon. They love to get the ball to him, too.
Back to pass, looking right. There's going to be a screen down the middle. It's caught by, guess who? Carrasco. He came from the slot receiver left over to the far side. Makes the catch, and it gets a couple of yards.
Wrapped up by Colton Hawkins, and he was brought down by Keegan Smith.
So 3rd down coming up at about 7. Scoreboard showing 8.
So the ball is at the 32-yard line? Yeah.
32, 3rd down and 8. 3 receivers left again, 1 on the right. Azam back to pass, going deep down the fly route right. Incomplete.
No flags.
No flags thrown because there was no foul. They got their feet tangled up, but that's not a foul on anybody to do that.
Intended for, I believe, was that Alex Green again?
Number 11, Ryland Holmes was the intended receiver. In a good defensive position, of course, was number 13, Raiden Osborne. No, I'm sorry, it was 20.
That was Aiden Rodriguez
21.
On the other side of the field.
All right, so we got 4th down and 8. Punt. A bad snap. Punt is still good, end over end. Takes a Mustang bounce, caught by Dre Gonzalez. He gets loose by 1 tackler and is finally brought down just past the 40 to about the 41.
Where did he catch that at
35.
The 35?
35 to the 42 they're going to spot it, or 41 rather. About a 6-yard return for Dre. He stays in the game, going to play wide out right. Sean Ramos will be on the far side, usually. Got your tight end over there, too, Daniel Carroll, who was thrown at in the second quarter. We'll see if that happens again. Handoff, Luca Perez for a first down and more. Pushes that tackler out of the way.
Your offensive line is finally coming alive, and Coach Wright is wanting to run the Mustangs into submission.
Number 13 with the attempted tackle is Colby Burns.
He's going to push him out of bounds. The ball's going to be at the 40. That looks like the 42.
Yeah, they put it at the 42. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. That was a Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler first down, by the way. Mike.
All right,
I'm going to turn your ears up.
On the ground now, Luca with 76 yards rushing.
He gets the ball back here on 1st and 10, trying to get outside left. Breaks the tackle, comes back to the right. Gets some good blocking, sees a big hole. Going for a TD. He's got blocking downfield. And there's flags on the field.
I bet they get Draven Gonzalez with a hold.
Well, there was 1 or 2 thrown on this side, 1 in the middle of the field.
That was great awareness by Luca, though, to cut that back with everybody on the far side of the field. Cuts it back. Josh Segura even getting in on a block and setting that up.
So, yeah, Dre Gonzalez called on the hold. Play comes back, but a nice play, like Russ said, by Luca Perez. And notice all the tacklers were on that side of the field. Why don't I go back to the other side?
Well, so the ball, where do they say the ball's going to be at? It's going to be 1st down, and where? I wonder where that flag was thrown at, because it's enforced.
It was downfield
from the spot of the foul. So it's okay. So it's going to be a first. It's going to be a 1st down. The 1st down counts.
They're moving the chains in the right direction towards the end zone we're heading at. Looks like the 30-yard line, Russ. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. Did I say 30? It's like more like a 29 they stuck it at.
Yeah, they got it at the 29.
All right, handoff. Curtis comes to the right side of the line. Off tackle, maybe a yard or two. Wait, no yardage. No gain, 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, so that flag negates that long run with the flag down the field. But luckily for Post, it was a first down. It was just bad timing by it all.
Indeed, would have been a touchdown. All right, 3:20 in this third quarter left. Post up, 27-7. Reverse to Dre Gonzalez from right to left. Finds a hole. It's a Payne, Powell, and Truett and Chandler first down.
I believe he was pushed out of bounds, but that's good blocking by the offensive line to set that up. And where did he get to?
Give me a second. I'm trying to figure that out too. 30, 20.
Because he got out of bounds. I know that much.
17. That's close enough for government work.
Give y'all a little bit of behind the scenes of what goes through our minds back here while we're running the stats computer. It's been a couple years since I've had to key y'all in on some stuff like this.
We're missing Carter, that's for sure. Russ is doing a great job. Handoff. It's going to be number 5, Randon Curtis. And I think he's going to get close to another first down.
He brought down from behind by number 72, Corey Green.
It is going to be another Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler first down. Going to be 1st and goal now inside the 10.
Clock stops momentarily to set the chains. Ball on the 7-yard line.
Sounds good. Now, I'll tell you what, natural grass here at Olton, it's hard to see the line markers, especially the hash marks and whatnot. So especially the weird angle we have tonight as well. Those are our excuses. Plus my shoes are too big.
This is the best game we've played, knock on wood, since the fourth stand. I think we need to play on grass more often.
Handoff, number 5. Curtis bounces off a tackle or two and scores another Bold Gold touchdown. $33-7. They've already given us the extra point, right?
No, not yet.
What do you got?
Wait. We have to kick it. They haven't. They gave us the extra point already.
Yeah,
the
on the scoreboard.
did, but it's 33-7 right now.
And the kick is up.
And
hope they didn't jinx us. They didn't.
Good.
All right. Mason's perfect tonight. Going to take a break here on Post Sports Radio. Your Carson Construction scored in the third quarter, 34-7. Bold Gold breaking loose here on Post Sports Radio, home of the Bold Gold, and live and free on YouTube.
Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truett, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712.
All right, drive summary brought to you by Polka Lambro. Here's Russ.
5 plays, 59 yards, took 1:52 off the clock. Was a touchdown rush by Randon Curtis. Mason Wright converts the PAT to make your Carson Construction score 34-7 in favor of the Bold Gold.
All right, kicking off, Mason Wright just kicked another extra point for his team. Kicking from the left 40 to the right. It's going to be a squibber. Caught at about the 33. And he's brought down pretty quick. Wow, what a tackle. Big number 44 with the catch.
Who's that brought
Emmett
him down?
Nelson, and number 13, not so big. Raiden Osborne makes the hard tackle. You're spotted at the 40-yard line, Russ.
All right, so I have a quote from Coach Wright that he told me in preparations for today's game, dealing with the injuries today. We will keep moving forward and stay focused on the fact that we will eventually become whole again. Our best football is yet to come. Well, take a meander on the field and tell me what you see, Antelope fans.
They're coming back, guys. Brady Azam, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Man in motion. Is a reverse from left to right on the sweep. And that's number 88, Manny Carrasco. Can't get the ball too in the air. Give it to him on the run. He does well.
But that's Daniel Young that wound up bringing him in on the tackle, but it's going to be a long gain. He's going to put the ball at the 46-yard line.
Carrasco picks up 7, 2nd down and 3 coming up. Minute 52 to go in the third. Carrasco lines up wide out left, not too wide. All by himself now on the left side. Counter play up the middle to number 20, I believe that would be Callan Burns. Brought down by post number 1, Alec Garcia. Is that what you saw?
That's what I saw.
Okay. I usually gives the guy who gets off the floor last.
Did this drive start on the 39-yard line? I'm looking.
40.
On the 40?
Yep. So 3rd down and 1. Well, it's got to be, 40-yard line. Handoff. Stopped at the line of scrimmage by the Bold Gold Antelopes. Number 20, Luca Perez. That can't be right. It must have started at the 39 because they got to get to the 49 for the first.
Okay, they got to get to the 49 for the first.
And 4th down and about 2. And the Mustangs are going for it. Nothing to lose here. Trying to get Post to jump off sides, and they'll get a free first down. Post holding steady. Antelopes ready to blitz. Mazan back to pass. He gets flushed. He's going out to the right side. Throws it up at desperation. Way out of bounds. And that's going to be a turnover on downs to the Antelopes. Woo. Just taking a quick look at the points per game for the Olton Mustangs is 27. They're at 7 right now as we get ready to get into the fourth quarter. And they've given up 21 points a game. Post already with 34. And that's what Post scores per game. That's their average, 34, while giving up just 19 and not giving up that much yet. Hopefully not. So Post with the ball back on downs. 1st and 10 from the Olton 47-yard line. Josh Segura in the shotgun. Hand off to Curtis up the middle. He's tackled from behind by number 20 or 50. He's getting up right there.
Number 58.
Yep.
Cesar Caballos.
So Randy Curtis picks up about 5. 2nd down, let's say 4. 2nd down and 6 coming up.
At the 40, at the 42.
Time runs out in the third quarter. Brought to you by Holly's Drive-In. Be sure to get over there and get something to eat because we can't do that because we're in Olton. And coming up next, the Sonic fourth quarter here on Post Sports Radio. Home of the Bold Gold where they lead going into the fourth quarter by a score of 34-7 over Olton. That's your Carson Construction lead.
Sonic brings fans the Sonic Smasher because you deserve a burger with 2 hand-smashed Angus beef patties, always made to order, served hot off the grill. Just like you deserve a veteran QB who's willing to mentor the rookie, a generational receiver who promises to never get traded, injured, or retire early, and a coach who respects your armchair play calling every single play. While we can't give you everything you deserve, we can give you a free large drink when you order a Sonic Smasher through the Sonic app.
Tax not included. See app for details. Limited time offer at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Sonic Drive-In. Enjoy Sonic Drive-In's fresh made-to-order meals. The fourth quarter of Bold Gold football is presented by Sonic, America's Drive-In.
No.
All right, 2nd down and 5 for the Antelopes. Trying to convert another first down. Ball going from right to left. Handoff Curtis. That's a Payne foul to it. Chandler first down and a whole lot more. Takes it close to the 20 before he's run out of bounds.
Great blocking by the guards of the Antelope offensive line to set that up. And good run by Curtis to attack the hole and get all the way down to the 25-yard line, they say.
24. As I'm looking at the ball on the field. The other side of the 25.
24, you said?
24-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Antelopes. Curtis with the call again, going up the middle. Just past the 20-yard line.
Brought down by Peyton Jimenez.
They stick it on the 24, so a gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 coming up for the Bold Gold.
Nope, your math is wrong. 19-yard line, gain of 4. Remember, we started on the 24.
Got it.
So gain 5.
I was going the other direction.
Yeah.
All right, so from the 19, it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Antelopes. Working the clock now in the fourth quarter. 11-15 and counting. The Sonic fourth. Remember, no discount on your meal at Sonic tonight in post. Have to wait until next week. Snap to Segura. Hand off to Curtis. Takes a few Mustangs with him and finally brought down.
Yeah, he's brought down by number 44, Emmett Nelson. But did you see him follow Sebastian Martinez on that? He was the pulling guard, and he just ran right behind him.
That's what a guard's supposed to do and what's a running back supposed to do. Same thing. Follow those blockers, right?
He gets down to the 16, they said.
The best running backs love their blockers. Ain't that right?
Oh, yeah. So now, Randy Curtis, 21 carries, 98 yards. He's back to form.
All right, 3rd down and 3. Curtis gets the ball back, looking for that first down. He struggles.
I think he's got it.
I think the final tackler pushed him the right direction for the Antelopes.
And he's brought down from behind. Trying to see who that was number 13, Colby Burns, that brings him down.
There's your Payne, Powell, and Truitt, and Chandler first down, and a flag just thrown, I do believe.
It's going to be unsportsmanlike conduct probably after the play with it coming in this late. Because he got down to the – where did he get down to, they said?
Man, it's close to the 10. No, it's not. 14. Saying 16 on the scoreboard.
No, the 16 is where he was when he converted the first down.
Right.
That's where the previous play was. So we're trying to see where we're at.
Well, we don't know there's a penalty. They're going to be moving the ball anyway, so let's see.
It makes, well,
but you need to know.
Yeah,
you need to know.
Well, I also wonder, okay, the ball's there. I see the ball. But they did blow the whistle like there was an injury timeout.
So against post. Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. So from the, it looks like the 14, Russ.
Okay, from the 14. Okay, so he did get to the 14. That's a first down.
They take it back to the 29.
Okay.
So 15-yard penalty.
And it's on post, unsportsmanlike conduct. And they take it to where? The 29?
29-yard line. 1st and a yard.
1st and to Spade we go.
Saying 29 yards to go for the first. Josh Segura brings the play in from Coach Wright on the sideline.
It's just more yards of offense. That's the bright side about this.
Daniel Young in the backfield. We've seen him go out for a pass, and there he is. Did I call it? No. They throw for Daniel Carroll this time. He makes the catch, and he gets another bold goal touchdown.
Hold on. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. It's right in front of Coach Wright. It's in the vicinity for a hold would be. The flag is on the 30-yard line. Yeah, illegal formation.
All right.
Well, that means there's only one or two things could be called. It's still going to be first down, though. So you had one too many players on the line of scrimmage, or you had one too many players off the line of scrimmage, or somebody was uncovered. And I don't know how that could be, but.
Well, Coach Wright is discussing it, let's say.
Yes, that puts the ball now on the 30. Oh, sorry, the 34-yard line now.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty. Takes the ball back to the 34. First down and a couple miles. 30 yards for a first down for the Antelopes. Nice play nonetheless.
Man.
To our tight end making the catch, Daniel Carroll. Curtis in the backfield. Gets the call. Comes left. Gets a couple yards, and that's it.
Leveled by number 3, and we're going to have to take an injury timeout. Nope, he's up. That is Mauricio Martinez. He's fine. He's up.
His helmet almost came off, but it didn't.
Yes, he's brought down, I believe it was number 44 that brought Randy Curtis down again, and they gets the ball all the way down to where, Jim?
32. Gain of 2 on the play. So from the 32, we got 2nd down and 28 for the first.
Well, if you can cross the 30, you're in Mason's field goal range.
That'd be nice to try another one. 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go in this game. Sonic 4th. Play action going deep down the left side up for Sean Ramos. Kind of a hard throw behind him. and can't make the completion.
Well, I get why Josh threw it like that, because he saw that was number 13, Colby Burns. He had Sean grabbed by the shoulder pads, and he threw it low enough to where he thought Sean could go up and get it and draw the pass interference, but that's all for naught.
All right, so let's bring up, once again, third down and very long, 28 yards to go for a first. Antelopes up 34-7 on your scoreboard on the screen. It's kind of hard to see that 3 with the 34.
Those 2 yards by Randy Curtis. It's now 23 carries for 102 yards on the night, and I think Coach Wright's going to take a timeout.
All right, Post still with 2 timeouts in this half, which is just 9 minutes and 4 seconds away from ending this game. And Carson Construction score, Post 34, Olton 7. Back in a moment.
We play the greatest country music ever recorded. Tune in anytime and anywhere to KSSL 107.3, 94.1, KSSLFM.com, and on our free mobile app. All your favorites are here.
Hi, I'm Alan Jackson.
Hi, this is Mark Chestnut.
Hi, I'm Clint Black.
We've got them all.
Hi, this is Ronnie Millsap.
Hi, this is Patty Loveless.
Hi, everybody, this is Garth Brooks.
Hey, this is George Strait.
I've been listening to this radio station forever.
Proud supporters of high school sports. We are KSSL.
All right, Bold Gold call timeout with third down and 28 coming up. 9:04, fourth quarter. You got a score, Ryan?
We have
amazing score.
We have our first final in our district tonight. New Home defeats Floydada 75-0.
My goodness.
Dave Campbell's computer had them as a 70-point favorite.
Ooh.
That is the most points that Floydada has given up all year long.
All righty, so we got to take on New Home next week at Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium. Y'all be with us at the stadium, preferably, if not here on Post Sports Radio. All right, so third down and long, 28 to go for the first. Josh Segura takes a shotgun snap, rolling right, and throws it across, and it's a flag on the play.
15 yards, it's an automatic first down.
Number 13 goes across the front of Sean. That's Colby Burns, tries to make the deflection, and pretty good play attempt, but he did run into the back of Sean Ramos before he got there. Before the ball got there.
So that is now a first. So now the chain gang will have to come back because that's a 15-yard penalty.
Automatic first.
Yes.
So
it's an automatic first down. So the ball's going to be now, if it's 15 from the 32.
We got it at the 16 or 17-yard line. Let's see.
17.
17, first and 10 for the Antelopes. 8 minutes, 59 seconds to go in this game, and Post taking control late in the second quarter, now maintaining it into the second half and into the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Sonic. Luca Perez, running back, gets the call, gets the ball, looking outside, goes left, runs over a couple tacklers. He's going to go inside the 10-yard line. And it's going to be close to first down.
It was Tom Sue that brought him down.
Oh. Penalty against Post, 10-yard penalty, holding once again.
Never mind, that erases that. That puts the ball back on the 20. Well, let's see where it puts it at, though. It's first and 20, so it's going to be at the 27 now.
Got me, Russ. Let's see. Yeah, yep. 27. From the 27, it's going to be first down and 20. At least. Post working the clock. Now down to 8:35. Once again on the scoreboard. The home team, the Mustangs, 7. Antelopes, 34. Looks like 4 on your scoreboard on the screen. Back to pass. Segura going deep down the right side. Caught. And it's going to be a bold goal touchdown.
Draven Gonzalez again on the far side of the field.
Little bit of a fade route once he got into the end zone. There to play a little bit of defense was Alex Green. Just couldn't get close enough to Dre to make any kind of deflection or interception. So a bold goal touchdown. Makes score 40-7. It's a Carson Construction score.
Josh Segura now 7 of 17 for 144 yards.
My goodness.
Draven Gonzalez. Let's see what he's at now. 3 receptions, 104 yards, Jim.
Way to go, Dre. And Josh. And Mason Wright, bad snap. The kick goes up.
Got
and
it.
Gets it through. So, I'm sorry. Mason is perfect tonight. Let's leave it at that. So it makes the score 41-7. Bold Gold Antelopes lead in the fourth. 8:21 to go. Back here in a moment.
No matter the time of day, you'll find something just for you at Bill Cohen's McDonald's. Breakfast with an Egg McMuffin, lunch or dinner with a Big Mac or Quarter Pounder and fries, a quick snack of fresh bakery items, or just a cup of coffee. Bill Cohen's McDonald's has it, and it's always fast and fresh. Stop in today at any of the 5 locations of Bill Cohen's McDonald's: Brownfield, Levelland, Post, Slayton, and 82nd in Milwaukee in Lubbock. Bill Cohen's McDonald's. I'm loving it.
All right, Drive Summary is brought to you by Polka Lambro. Here's Russ Morris.
8 plays, 47 yards, took 4 minutes and 4 seconds off the clock, which felt like an eternity. However, it was a touchdown pass from Josh Segura to Draven Gonzalez. Mason Wright converts the PAT to make your Carson Construction score 41-7. Bowl Gold over the Mustangs. Mason Wright gets set. Sorry. Nelson Esparza. Is that Nelson?
Yeah, I think you're right.
No.
23.
E.J. Saucedo.
Saucedo's kicking off for
in
the
there
first
on,
time
in
tonight.
there on the kickoff.
Did a little bit of kicking for us last year as well. This one is going to be kind of a short squibber. Oh, it almost stayed in bounds at the Olton 35, but it goes out. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty after the kick.
Dang it. And it was right there where I thought Aiden Rodriguez was going to pick it up and run it back because it took that kind of a bounce and it would have been a live ball.
That's right.
So now let's see where the ball is going. So the ball is going to be on the 40-yard line now is where they're going to start.
Correct. Maybe
Penalty.
even 41 actually. So from the 41, 1st and 10 for the home team, the Olton Mustangs, down 41-7 against the Bold Gold Antelopes.
That's the 10th penalty on post tonight, Jim.
Blitz by the Antelopes. Runner with the ball gets by the blitz and gets him about 5 yards.
Tackle from behind by Colton Hawkins. That was
Kalen Burns with the
Callen
carry.
Burns.
Callen?
Well, Callen.
Close enough. Gains 4. 2nd down and 6. Brady Azam, the junior quarterback, in the shotgun. 2 receiver, 3 left and 1 right. Burns gets the call once again. Ball's on the floor.
All the way back in the backfield.
Somebody punched that one out. It rolled about 5 yards. Who was that?
Yeah, I don't know who that was that knocked it out.
I think it was Isaiah Moreno. So he causes the fumble. I'm just guessing on that one.
So where did he fumble at? That was at the 50, wasn't it?
It was about the 48, goes back to the 40. I'm sorry, goes back to the 44, recovered by Azam. All right, makes a 3rd down and 8. Shotgun snap. Azam gets flushed out.
Oh, Daniel
by Carroll. And going for the sack.
DY got him. Daniel Young with
number 11.
Adon Gonzalez with a sack. They finally hit on a sack tonight, Jim. He's all the way down at the, looks like the.
Brady Azam's been running for his life all night. He's got too tired to get away from Adon this time.
The 25-yard line.
Exactly. So it's going to be 4th down and 2 miles for the Mustangs. Punter in the kick. I think that's number 1, Alex Green. Back to receive, Dre Gonzalez. Short punt towards the post sideline. Lands close to the 40. Takes a Mustang roll to the 47. And it is down by 11, Ryland Holmes. All right, so Bold Gold Adams get it back with a 41-7 lead in 6 minutes. 10 seconds to go in this game. Again, if you're looking at the scoreboard on the screen, it looks like Post only has, it kind of looks like 11. but that first one on the left is a 4, so it's 41-7.
We have the biggest upset in the state of Texas tonight. The number 7 West Texas Stinnett Comanches knock off the number 3 Panhandle Panthers 50-49.
Whoa, that's a big one, huh?
That has major playoff ramifications. Now West Texas is alone outright in the first place in District 1 of 2A Division 1.
Thank you, Russ. Post with the ball, first down. It's going to be the number 23. Isaiah Moreno breaks loose on the right side. He's wide open at the 20. He's got the speed. Gets past the 20. Actually, it's about to the 15. Past the 10. Into close to the 4-yard line, Russ.
As he's pushed out of bounds. That was a great run by Isaiah Moreno. Bounced it outside. Saw a hole wasn't there. Patient run and bounces it outside. Just muscles his way inside Mustang territory.
Sophomore running back Isaiah Moreno in for both Perez.
Gets down to the 6.
Okay, so first and goal from the 6 for the Antelopes. Ready to punch it in again to put more points on the board. 5:43, the clock's still rolling. Josh Segura. Moreno still in there, gets the handoff again. And it's a Bogo touchdown. Isaiah Moreno. That'll be his first of the season?
That is.
That score happened with 5 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the final quarter. Sonic fourth. Mason Wright in to kick the extra point. Josh Segura holds. Snap, kick, up. Looks good, and he's perfect again. How many we got tonight? Is that 5, 6?
If y'all can't tell, Laz is one happy father that you can hear in my microphone right now.
Oh, is that guy screaming?
Oh, yeah.
Laz Moreno happy for his son Isaiah. And we'll take a break here. Post scores again, making the score 48-7. Sonic fourth quarter, and we got 5:33 to go.
On the road or on the go, make Swift Stop your first stop. Located at 124 North Broadway in Post, we strive to make Swift Stop the cleanest and friendliest store around. Whether you pull into our convenient drive-thru or pop inside, you can grab breakfast burritos made with scratched tortillas to fried pies prepared fresh daily to any of the wide variety of snacks and beverages we provide. We have exactly what you need to get you revved up for the miles ahead. We are West Texas owned and we are West Texas proud. So make your next stop a Swift Stop.
All right, got a new kicker on the field for the Antelopes, Jacob Price, number 55.
Two-play 53-yard drive.
Right foot kicker, what a kick, going deep. All the way down close to the 5-yard line. Returned by 88. Carrasco still on his feet. He's got to the 40, the 45. The man's dangerous. Gets to the 47.
Kicker, Jacob Price, brings him down.
Jacob Price with a great kick down to the 5. Nice return by Carrasco, though. Gets past the 45 to the 47.
Oh, you can tell he's an offensive and defensive lineman. That pursuit angle that he took is not typically what a kicker does.
The kicker and the tackler all on the same play.
Oh, that was great pursuit by Jacob Price.
All right, from the 47, the deflated Mustangs of Olton on their home field, all grass. A little tired right now, taking a beating so far. 48-7. Azam back to pass. Quick pitch out to the left. It's caught by 20. Back to the line of scrimmage in a yard is Callan Burns.
As he gets about nowhere, I believe that was Isaiah Moreno that chases him down for the tackle, I believe.
Jay Gonzalez coming out of the game. It means he's got number 10 in there for him. Nelson Esparza playing strong safety. Azam out the pass. Intended receiver, a little out of reach to number 1, Alex Green. All right, Bogold Antelopes playing good defense as well. 3rd down and 10 for the Mustangs coming up. That incomplete pass stops the clock at 4:53. Fourth quarter. All right, back to pass. Azam gets flushed left, trying to go out of bounds, and does. Can't get the ball off, so he's going to lose close to 10 yards on that carry.
Yeah, Daniel Carroll pursues him, corrals him out of bounds. Big loss on the play.
Takes it back to the 38-yard line. So, yeah, about a 10-yard loss.
Again, it's like Azam he's utilizing his athleticism with his legs, but he's making boneheaded decisions, and it's hurt the Mustangs this entire second half. I'm not complaining. I'm just calling what I see.
You're complaining. I can tell. Here we go with 4th down and long. 38 yards. That's not right. There's the punt by number 1 Green. Caught by Dre Gonzalez. Still on his feet. Getting close to midfield. Past the 45 to the 46.
Right now, by number 65, Jaden Duran. Where did he catch that, Jim? Do you remember?
Yes, sir. I'm going to say the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Takes it out to the 46. Josh Segura still in the game for the Antelopes. Post may work on some other plays they need to have in the future. With a 48-7 lead, why not? 4:39 to go in the 4th. It's going to be a handoff. Moreno with the carry. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's number 68, Keon Brown.
Moreno loses 2 on the carry. Brings up 2nd and 12.
44.
Once again, it's 48-7, not 18-7 as it looks like on our scoreboard on the screen. We tried to get the Olton to move that pole out of the way. They weren't very cooperative.
Well, remember, old school Minute Maid Field, the Astros used to play with a light pole in dead center field.
All right, 2nd and 12. Segura hands it off to Moreno, trying to sweep left, and just can't get around the edge this time.
That's good pursuit by number 3, Nathan Craig.
Moreno losing 3 on that carry, so post going the wrong direction all of a sudden. 3rd down and 15.
Or is that the 41? Yeah. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the ball game.
So far, a 2-hour and 37-minute game. Kind of typical. Of course, you got a lot of passing on the other side, incomplete and out of bounds and all that.
Well, that first half flew by, and it's been more to the Bowl Gold standard this half, Jim.
All right. Segura is rolling right, throws it up for grabs. And Daniel Carroll, the intended receiver, tipped away. Is that number 4 over there?
That was number 4.
Number 5.
5, Wyatt Francis, backup quarterback.
Wyatt Francis, we think he's a freshman or sophomore in the game. Making a nice play on defense. So we'll redo, or we'll come up on 4th down. Still got 15 to go for the first.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here.
All right, Luca Perez back to punt. Receiving the punt should be Alex Green.
We got another final in our district, Jim. New Deal 26, Abernathy 24.
Whoa, good game. There's the punt. Oh, this one's way deep, way out of bounds as well. Lands on the track between the 20 and 30-yard line.
All right, they mark it down. Oh, the 35.
Okay. A little disarray in the post backfield. The blockers back there weren't sure what was going on, but everything worked out. No flags were thrown. Post gives it up on downs. Mustangs with the ball at their own 35-yard line on the right hash mark. It'll be 1st and 10.
Well, the only thing if you're an Antelope fan looking at tonight, the penalties. 10 penalties for Post for 69 yards, 10 for Olton for 124.
Ooh.
But a lot of the penalties for Post came on the kickoff, so do that with what you will.
All right, Zam's going to hand it off to his running back, number 20. Burns picks up 5.
Slung down by Cameron Menchaca.
So gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. All right, 2nd and 5 from their own 41.
Got to the 41.
Zam hands it off to Burns once again. This time a gain of 1. 2 rather.
Jonah Pequeño in on the tackle.
They move it up to the 43-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down and 2. Zam in the shotgun. He's going to keep it and come right, get a 1st down, and run out of bounds to stop the clock.
But we're going to have the 2-minute timeout.
Right at the 49, it looks like. Olton 49, but the 2-minute timeout.
Nope, they gave it him at the 48.
All right, we'll take a break here on Post Sports Radio once again. Post with the big lead, 48-7 is the Carson Construction score. In the Sonic 4th quarter, 1:57 to go, actually 2 minutes. We'll be back.
No, I want to cheese. Skip the drive-thru, drive in, and drive back to a simpler time. Our car hops come to your car to take your order at Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post, featuring old-fashioned burgers, fries, shakes, malts, along with Mexican food, sandwiches, salads, and so much more. And best of all, it's served hot and fresh right to your car. Don't drive by, drive in to Holly's Drive-In, 615 South Broadway in Post. Call ahead at 495-2704 for Holly's Drive-In.
All right, there was a 2-minute timeout in the 4th quarter. Actually, 1:57 on the clock. Brady Azam with the shotgun snap. Hands it off to Burns once again. Oh, he gets busted back by number 15 and number 10 for Post. Nelson Esparza.
Gets 1 yard out off of that to the 49-yard line.
All right, 2nd down and 9. 1 minute, 35 seconds to go before the end of this game. And Post back in the win column after losing 2. Hand off to Burns once again. He pounds for a few yards. Nice run by the young guy.
Yeah, he locks contact, but then again he does have fresh legs. This is Menchaca again. Sorry, Daniel Young brings him down.
So Callan Burns, a sophomore this year.
To the 44.
So obviously got a lot of potential with Burns in the backfield. Getting a lot of experience in his sophomore year. It's going to be a play action, quick pass. It's in and out of the hands of number 44, Emmett Nelson. Let's go with 4th down and 4 to go for the first. 58 seconds where the clock stops. All right, let's see what's happening here. 4th and 4. Mustangs with the ball in Post territory, just barely. From the 46, back to pass. And it's caught on a screenplay, and going for a touchdown is number 23, Burns, on the nice screenplay down the middle. Pretty much untouched after he caught the ball. Was that the Post 46?
Yeah, it was at the Post 46.
So 46-yard pass, catch, and run for the Mustangs to put a little smile on their fans' face, get their band playing a little bit. Makes the score now 48-13. Supposed to get the ball back with 49 seconds left. Is Olton going for the PAT? Probably going for 2. And they are.
Well, just like last year, they score late in the game, but
Azam under center, handoff to 44. Emmett Nelson scores the TD. Or I'm sorry, the PAT. 2-point conversion. Making the score now 48-15. So we'll take a break here on Post Sports Radio. Final part of the 4th quarter coming your way. Post leads by a lot. We'll be right back to finish it off.
Take a break and let Post Family Cleaners take care of the laundry. Family Cleaners is Post hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main Street in Post. Whether it's dry cleaning, wash and starching, laundry service, or alterations, Post Family Cleaners has you covered. Let Post Family Cleaners make your life a bit easier. Go by 111 West Main Street or call 806-495-0777 to get details. That's 806-495-0777. Post Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry.
All right, your Bold Gold Antelopes just gave up a touchdown to the home team, the Olton Mustangs. Drive summary is going to be a quick one if you got it, Rush.
And 6 plays, 65 yards, took 2 minutes and 8 seconds off the clock. Calvin Burns with a touchdown pass from Brady Azam, and Emmett Nelson, the tight end fullback, converts the 2-point try, making your Carson Construction score 48-15 with 49 seconds left here in the Sonic fourth quarter.
Cabrera kicking off. Number 75, the left foot kicker. Going to kick it fairly deep. So Ramos picks it up. Let's say at the 15. He's still on his feet. Close to the 40. Let's say 38-yard line. Sean Ramos returns for the Antelopes.
See who made the tackle on that, Jim? I missed it.
Me too, sorry.
Oh, that's all good.
Let's give it to number 3.
3. All right. 44 seconds left. Unless you want to give people yards and garbage time here, I think you might as well be content with just taking a knee and getting out of here with a W. And I think that's what they're lining up in that diamond formation. Let's see what they do.
There's a snap in the knee. Going to have to get one more. It looks like a 2 or 3 second differential between the play clock and the game clock. So one more snap, a knee, and the party's over. I would go into the post-game show now, but I don't want to jinx myself.
One more knee, that last knee, and that'll do it.
There you go. All right, so we'll happily go into the wrap-up show. Coming your way, brought to you by XL Energy. Your Carson Construction final scores post 48, and the home team, the Olton Mustangs, 15. We'll be right back here on postsportsradio.com, home of the Bold Gold, and we're live and free on YouTube.
It's our energy, but it fuels your life. And your life is our life's work. We'll provide the energy. You provide the power.
Post Antelope football is powered by the Post Area Chamber of Commerce, serving Post in all of Garza County. Visit postcitytexas.com. Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler. Experienced, committed attorneys to meet all your legal needs. tpainelaw.com. Family Cleaners, your hometown laundry and dry cleaners on West Main and Post. And Bill Cohen's McDonald's, the corporate sponsor of Bold Gold Football. These sponsors make Post Sports Radio a reality.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
Trey Payne and his team at Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler are available for all of your legal needs. With offices in Post, Lubbock, Hereford, and Clovis, New Mexico, the team is ready to offer legal solutions in personal injury, family law, criminal law, real estate, and estate planning. Give them a call at 806-368-8712. Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler Law Firm. Call 806-368-8712. Welcome back to Post High School Football on postsportsradio.com. Corporate sponsor for the 2025 season is McDonald's. I'm loving it. This broadcast is made possible by XL Energy, Holly's Drive-In, D&D Winco 2, Post Family Dentistry, Judge Lee and Marcia Norman, KSSL Radio, George's Family Restaurant, Poca Lambro, the Post Dispatch, Payne, Powell, Truitt, and Chandler, Post Independent School District, Carson Construction, RRC Wholesale, Harp Girls Holding, Post Car Wash, Swift Stop Convenience Stores, Happy State Bank, Jackson Brothers Meats, Post Plumbing, Heating and Air, and Sonic.
Now, here's the XL Energy wrap-up show on postsportsradio.com. All right, we're back live from Olton, where Post just won. They beat the Mustangs 48-15 in the second district game of District 2-2A of the season. Post now 1-1 in district and 5-2 on the season.
Yes.
So a good comeback win for the Antelopes. Once again, final score brought to you by Carson Construction, 48-15. Let's look at the other scores that could concern the Bold Gold Antelopes.
Okay, so now we know what the playoff picture is starting to look like now for our district and District 1. Spearman, 41. Sanford Fritch, 13. Spearman is now in sole possession of third place. They're tied for second, actually, with Panhandle, because West Texas Stinnett, the Comanches, knocked off the Panhandle Panthers 50-49 as West Texas was down the entire game. I looked up in the third quarter of our game, and they were up in the fourth in theirs. Panhandle was 49-42, Jim. West Texas scores the touchdown, and they convert the two-point conversion to put them ahead 50-49. Amarillo Highland Park over Sunray 38-20. Sunray in a complete 180 from what they were last year. They were 7-0 at this point last year. They're now 0-7 on the season. New Home 75, Floydada nothing. New Deal 26, Abernathy 24. And just a couple more scores. Looks like Forsan's going to come on strong and make a playoff push, 54-27 with 9:39 left to go in the ball game. Buffaloes over Wolves. And Ozona knocks off Sonora 56-12. 57-12. Game just went final.
Thank you, Russ. Let's go ahead and jump into the stats. Let's look at the team stats first.
Team stats on the night. Post with 23 first downs to Mustangs 15. Post ran the ball 43 times for 241 yards. Olton 24 times for -16. Post 144 yards through the air. Josh Segura 7-18 with no interceptions. Brady Azam 18 for 41. They threw the ball 41 times tonight.
Gosh.
Olton with 209 yards to the area and one interception. Post 61 plays, 385 yards. Olton 65 for 193. Post averaging 6.3 yards per play. Olton 3. Penalties. Post 10 for 69. Olton 10 for 124. Third downs. Post got it right a little bit. 5 of 12. Olton 5 of 17. You'll take that. Post 2 for 2 on fourth down. Olton 1 for 3. And Post had 1 sack, and that was at the end of the game. Let's look ahead at individual now. Individual now. Let's give credit to Olton for showing up and putting up a fight. Like I said, Brady Azam, 18 of 41 for 209 yards, averaging 5.1 yards per pass, longest of 46 yards, and 1 touchdown pass. Leading receiver on the night is, no surprise, Manny Carrasco, 7 receptions for 44 yards. 1 touchdown went to Callan Burns for 2 receptions for 46 yards. That came on a screen pass. Leading tackler on the night was number 44, Emmett Nelson, with 8. Keon Brown had 6 on the night as well. So those are your leading individual leaders for the Mustangs. And taking a look at the Bowl Gold, Josh Segura, 7 of 8 passing for 144 yards, 2 touchdowns. Longest pass by both teams, 74 yards, averaging 8.8 yards per pass. Draven Gonzalez, 3 receptions for 104 yards, averaging 34.7 yards per reception, and 2 touchdowns. Alec Garcia, 1 reception for 20 yards. Leading rusher on the night, for 23 carries, Randon Curtis for 102 yards, 1 touchdown. Luca Perez, 12 rushes for 76 yards. And the leading tacklers on the night.
Luca have a TD?
He had 2.
Okay.
Adon Gonzalez with 6 total tackles. Alec Garcia with 5 and 1 interception. Daniel Carroll, 3 tackles. And Colton Hawkins with 4. So those are your individual leaders on the night, Jim.
Thank you, Russ. We'll come back with the Swift Stop Antelopes of the game here on Post Sports Radio, where your Bold Gold win big in District 2-2A, 48-15. Back in a moment.
In Texas, Fridays are known for one thing: football. High school football just seems to bring people together. That's why McDonald's celebrates that spirit with our $8 Hot and Spicy McChicken Bundle and $10 20-piece Chicken McNuggets Bundle. Both include a basket of fries. So hang out at McDonald's and start a new tradition. Price and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
The Post-Dispatch is proud to support all of our local high school sports. They're excited to bring you all the weekly scores and highlights of your favorite teams, as well as keeping you informed about everything going on in the community. Subscribe today. You can choose to have your newspaper mailed to your home or business, or subscribe online and get the news when it's convenient for you. They're proud to serve the community and proud to serve Garza County. The Post-Dispatch. Community news at the finest.
Not every pass leads to a touchdown, but every game can be a win with Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post. With high-quality beef and pork cuts of every variety, plus their sausage and world-famous beef jerky, you might have to play some defense around the dinner table. But this football season can be as delicious as it is entertaining. Located at 121 South Avenue H in Post, call today at 806-495-3245 for Jackson Brothers Meat Locker of Post.
On the road or on the go, make Swift Stop your first stop. Located at 124 North Broadway in Post, we strive to make Swift Stop the cleanest and friendliest store around. Whether you pull into our convenient drive-thru or pop inside, you can grab breakfast burritos made with scratch tortillas to fried pies prepared fresh daily to any of the wide variety of snacks and beverages we provide. We have exactly what you need to get you revved up for the miles ahead. We are West Texas owned and we are West Texas proud. So make your next stop a Swift Stop.
All right, Post wins big, 48-15 here at Olton against the Mustangs in the second game of District 2-2A. And a lot of players did well, Russ, but we got to come up with the Swift Stop antelopes of the game. What do you think?
Yeah, so I want to give a couple of attaboys. I want to give an attaboy to Draven Gonzalez, 3 receptions for 104 yards and 2 touchdowns on the night, averaging 34.7 yards per reception. And Randon Curtis with 23 carries for 102 yards, averaging 4.4 yards per carry, 1 touchdown. And Luca Perez coming to form, being the thumper for 12 receptions for 12 rushes, 76 yards, 2 touchdowns. Our Swift Stop antelopes of the game are going to be none other than number 1, Alec Garcia with 5 tackles on the night and an interception to set the tone early in the first quarter. Is that set the tone for the defensive play? And then, this is long overdue, Josh Segura on offense. I said during the pregame interview with Coach Wright that I said that Josh has been steady Eddie all year long. He hasn't turned the ball over much. Well, you had one quarterback make boneheaded decisions, running backwards and throwing the ball unnecessarily, hurting his team. While Josh went 7 of 18 for 104 yards, 2 receptions, and no picks.
Nice.
That'll win games.
Great game.
We'll take it.
All right, Bull Gold win big here at Olton. So looking forward to next week as we will be at Jimmy Redmond Memorial Stadium at home. We love it there. And we'll be taking on the new home Leopards.
And what could possibly be a top 10 matchup depending on what the AP voters decide to do Monday morning.
All right, so y'all be sure to join us. No volleyball until a week from tomorrow. So we don't have that going on Tuesday. So we'll wait until next Saturday for that. And good luck to the band tomorrow. Is that what you're going to say?
They play at 3:20 in their marching contest tomorrow. I don't know if this is the year that they have a chance to advance to area or not, but we wish them luck. And go out and support next week your Lady Lopes. They are, believe it or not, still in the hunt for a playoff spot, but they do need help. Just go out there and support them. They are a scrappy team, and they are fun to watch.
All right, thank you, Russ. Once again, the Pride of Post Band tomorrow, the UIL Regional Marching Competition. That's going to be in Lubbock at Lowry Field. They will take the field at 3:20. So if you're in Lubbock, go by and watch them. Cheer them on. Have a great weekend. See you at church on Sunday. For Mike Travis and what's your name? Russ Morris. I'm Jim Plummer. And Russ?
Keep hope alive, everybody.
Hey, I want to do something to help Post and Garza County. Have any ideas?
Well, I remember at one of the football games, the endowment group gave away a lot of money to local charity groups.
What's an endowment?
From what I know, it's a permanent pile of money that keeps growing interest. And the endowment group gives away the interest every year.
But I'm not sure that I have enough to give.
Just give what you can. If everyone gave a little, that adds up to a whole lot of money for local nonprofits, which helps us all.
Go to postgarzacountyendowment.org to find out more. postgarzacountyendowment.org. For good, forever. Host Car Wash is the place to keep it clean at West 14th and North Avenue K. Host Car Wash is a modern, soft-touch experience featuring ceramic waxes, a cutting-edge wax that will shine your paint and leave a slick finish. Get the Touch 4 Wash app for a quick, convenient way to pay. You'll get $1 off when you use the app, as well as earn points for future washes. Give your vehicle the attention it needs. 1 block west of Highway 84 behind People's Bank on West 14th. Keep it clean at Post Car Wash.
In the rhythm of small-town life, Poca-Lambro has been the steady beat, connecting communities for over 70 years. In a world that's always evolving, your connection matters. That's why Poca-Lambro proudly provides fast, reliable internet services, reaching speeds of up to 1 gig on our fiber network. Whether you're running a business, staying connected with loved ones, or exploring the endless possibilities of online learning, Poca-Lambro is here to power your dreams with blazing fast internet. Introducing the Smart Hub, our new paperless billing app. Simple, convenient, and environmentally friendly, it puts the power of managing your account right at your fingertips. And when you need support, we're not just a voice on the line. At Poca-Lambro, we believe in the warmth of in-person service. Our dedicated team is committed to ensuring you have the best experience because your satisfaction is our success. We're not just keeping up, we're leading the way in providing cutting-edge telecommunication services to rural areas. Join us in embracing the future. Your dreams, our connection. Poca-Lambro, connecting our communities for over 7 decades.
All broadcasts in all and any media form provided by postsportsradio.com are the sole property of Post Sports Enterprises with the permission of the Post Independent School District. Any retransmission of any of these broadcasts, whether partial or in its entirety, for commercial or personal use without express written consent of the Post Sports Enterprises and Post ISD is strictly prohibited. Any violations of these broadcast rights will be strictly enforced and upheld as allowed by local, state, and federal statutes, ordinances, and laws. We hope you enjoyed this